All
Finish the
right.
speech. Why you want to say
So,
that?
from where we left off, after a brief stint in the middle of the ocean at Isla Fuego, through some interesting adventures on that island, you dealt with a shady character named Neklu Cove. And during that time, he imprisoned you, tried killing you all many times. But during your last battle, he teleported away, leaving his right hand to take you guys out, and that didn't end well at all.
For
Um,
him.
I stole her sword. I stole her sword, which
You
I need to
did.
identify that still.
And during that last harrowing battle, you did lose a comrade, the tiefling pirate Fazriel.
He sacrificed himself for the greater good.
I tried to bring
Was
him back.
sacrificed
We tried so hard.
in some sort of ritual, which you didn't stick around to find out, which was probably for the best. As you opened the portal, finding once again the odd pocket watch that seems to teleport you guys to different areas. Opening the portal, you actually saw two familiar faces on the other side waving you in. As
Well, me.
Cletus and Grumac, you both saw Clyde and Tucker, True Anvil, waving you in to what seemed to be a child's playroom.
Well, I don't think I saw him. I think only Cletus saw him,
No,
right?
you saw them as well.
Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
That
I
brings
seen him.
us. I'll let you guys zoom out a little bit and find out where you are as I cue this up. And just let me know if the music is ever too loud.
That's not in my vocabulary.
Tone it down a little bit. Grumac, as your eyes flutter open a little bit, you are laying face down and you feel the cold wood underneath you as you
Phrasing.
go to roll over. You are met suddenly with big eyes looking right down over you as you see a ghost of a dwarven male staring down at you.
Ooh,
Cletus,
what the hell?
coming to on a table, sitting in one of the child's seats. You see your cousin Tucker, waiting for you to wake up. Cletus! You're finally awake.
What the hell going on in here?
Where are we, Cletus?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
How do he see you?
So, Grumac, you see both of these entities as kind of like shimmering specters, just kind of standing there. Cletus, they look very different from how you've seen them in the past. Usually you see them as those shimmering specters, only when you get all liquored up.
Which I always am.
However, this time around, it seems that their forms are shifting almost, like staticky. Like they're there.
Semi-corporeal.
Correct.
I reach out
Where are
to
they?
touch him.
Reach out and touch faith.
Your hand looks like it's about to just hit the side of his face, but goes right through. And you see for a brief second, his form kind of snaps out and then back in again.
Can I
Yep,
check for fingerprints?
Give me a perception check if you'd like. Only if you are proficient with UV light.
I think I found a UV light on the ground.
Probably.
And can I also put my journal on the ground as well?
Oh
Oh,
my
wow.
gosh.
Looking around the room, you see that you seem to be in some kind of child's play area. A large dollhouse down to the south of the room, rocking horses, a couple of odd looking dolls, just kind of
Creepy.
give you a little bit of the heebie jeebies.
Are there any
One with
windows?
There are 2 windows you can
These
see.
are official
Correct. Yep.
windows? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, Cletus will move towards the window on the right just to see what's outside.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Oh no, this is not good.
Oh no, not a good
Oh no,
perception.
it's not bad. 18.
That's pretty good. What you see is it's dark and storming outside. But every time you see a flash of lightning, you wait for the thunder. You wait for it. After an impossibly long time, you don't hear any thunder. But what you do see is that you are on the second level of wherever you are. And down in the yard, you see Phantom and Peaches.
I forgot about the peaches.
Oh.
And you're looking down, and Phantom is... It appears that Phantom is teaching Peaches a couple tricks. At the moment, he's teaching Peaches the paw trick.
My boy.
They can communicate with each other.
They know the communication spell.
Animals can talk to animals.
Mm.
Hey, Grumac, your dog over here. Yeah, he downstairs. He's outside.
Oh, yeah. Glad him and Peaches are being friendly with each other.
Should we go get them? I don't really
I
trust where
mean,
we're at right now.
I don't see any. Is this a door right here?
There is a door over on the north side of the room.
Can I investigate the room and see if I can find anything useful?
Absolutely.
Wait, we still have all our gear, correct?
Oh.
Everything is on you. You do a quick
Oh.
check. You're in a room.
It was almost 19.
And you're 90% sure that it is a child's play area.
I want to check this door.
Investigating the door, you take a look.
I find child's toys.
Seems to be, a nice, very sturdy door with doorknobs. Underneath the doorknobs, you do see that there's a little keyhole. And for that keyhole, you see a little orange square underneath.
As he's doing that, I'm moving to the other window. See what's
Like
over there.
building block orange?
I mean, it's just like an orange square.
Okay, I can look through it though. Like it's big enough to peek through.
You take a peek through, and it seems that your vision is blocked.
Oh.
You get shot in the face.
Yep, by an eyeball.
Cletus, you take a peek out the other window, and you just kind of see the same dead yard. Part of a tree that's lost all of its leaves, and just a gnarly-looking bush.
Whoosh.
Alright.
Can I ask Clyde or Tucker, or both at the same time, if they have any idea what's going on?
Just ask Tucker. Clyde won't talk.
And you see Clyde looking at you, just go.
Alright. So Tucker, any idea where we're at? Why do you know why you're here? Why we're here?
I have no idea. None whatsoever.
Is there something going on with this table, or is that just a standard design?
You'll take a look. You see like a small tea set with what looks to be like a family crest on there. It's almost nondescript.
I do have one question for you, Clyde. Isn't your vow of silence technically done because you did?
He kind of looks at you quizzically.
You did. Your vow is gone.
He's just shaking his head.
He's like, "Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real
Tucker
dad."
pipes up, saying, "What do you mean? We ain't dead.
No, he did.
We ain't dead.
No, you did.
Prove it." Oh wait, you did put your hand through me. And he looks at Clyde. Are we dead? And he walks over to Clyde, and he's gonna go smack him. And he actually makes contact. And you see that Clyde kind of winces in a bit of pain and just punches him right in the nose real quick.
Are we in a different dimension of each other, maybe?
They're ethereal, so they're on the same plane of existence, so they can interact with each other.
They just can't interact with
They
us.
just can't interact with us. Apparently, we can talk to them now.
That helps.
Yeah, you can.
I
Even
want
Clyde.
to investigate if there's anything inside the dollhouse here.
Okay. 17. So it's one of those kind of nifty ones where it opens up and you take a look and you're looking through it
It's a mimic.
and your eye catches a glint on what would be the second floor of the dollhouse, and you see a small brass key with a orange square underneath.
Cletus, I think I found the key out of here.
All right.
I
Let's
take the key,
let's
by the
get
way,
this
Drew.
door
I
open.
do pick up the key.
All right, so you go. You're picking up the key.
Yes.
All right, you go to pick it up. It's slightly cold, but you pick it up. No problem.
Slightly cold, you say?
Yeah,
It's probably too.
like it's metal and it's been sitting in a cold room.
Oh, okay. That sounds suspicious.
Let's just open this door up and get out of here.
All right. Can we? I want to do an Arcana check to make sure there's no mysterious. Oh crap!
I'll do
Anything on the door or anything? Actually, before we leave, Cletus, can you do an identify on my sword?
Yeah, hold on. That's like a 10-minute ritual, I believe. Let me go to my spells.
Yeah, how does that?
My spells.
So we can be prepared for what's next, so I don't have to worry about it.
Identify, touch. 1 minute. No, 10 minutes. Yeah, as a ritual is 10 minutes. Or 11 minutes, technically. It's
Could you
1 minute
imagine?
plus 10, which is
Now
Could
we're
you
just gonna
imagine
sit
if,
here in silence for 10 minutes.
Yeah, could you imagine if Drew did that? Like, all right, now we intermission for 10 minutes.
Yeah, which is really fun because when you guys get to a long rest, we just stop for 8 hours.
I will identify his sword and
Alright.
shield, right? You got a shield too?
I do have a shield, but is that a separate?
No, I can.
You can identify multiple items at once.
Then yeah, might as well identify both.
So you hand the sword over. Cletus, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh
Dex
no.
saving throw. Okay.
Darn. Hopefully you're
Dex.
good in dex.
7.
Oh no.
Okay.
I die.
I think you broke it.
Full dead.
I think you cursed it. Oh no.
My soul
You
gets taken
take
from my body.
13 points of lightning damage.
What?
As soon as you grab it, lightning shoots up your arm and you just wince real quick and drop the sword.
What the heck?
Ouch.
What the hell?
What the hell happened there?
Oh.
Just, you could just attune to it. They'll tell you everything you need to know.
I will say, with you having touched it, that did fulfill that part of the ritual, so you can proceed to take the next 10 minutes to identify both of these items.
And I do that.
All right.
Would you like a potion? I do have a potion on my person to heal you.
I use my only potion on somebody that didn't come back.
Alright, I give
as far as you know.
I give my last potion to Cletus to heal for
you're talking
his...
about Fazriel, aren't you?
Yes.
I thought you were talking about Rockrose.
Nah. I used my last potion on Faz and it didn't work. I'll hold on to the potion for now.
Okay, I'll remove this from
All right.
that. Alright, I removed it. Well, I'll keep it in there though, so I can add if I need it. That makes sense.
All right.
Cool.
At the end of the 10 minutes, Oh, you already put one in there. Okay, I'll delete that.
I have the shield in there. I just don't have the sword.
At the end of the 10 minutes, you take a beat to identify these two items, and the shield is actually a shield of missile attraction. And the longsword is what's called the Longsword of Holy Remembrance.
Ooh. I
And
think.
Joe, I will let you read that out loud if you'd like, or if you'd like to keep it to yourself.
Do I have to reload my inventory for it to pop up? Probably, right?
Yeah, I would say refresh the page.
All right. Let's see. Yep, there it is.
What does it do? I want to know.
Okay, you have a
I
+1
should know
bonus.
automatically, but
Yeah, actually, yeah, no, he would absolutely know. So it does have a +1
Oh.
bonus to attacks and damage rolls. Additionally, you may use your Channel Divinity slot to ignite the weapon and do 1d8 damage of the element left behind by its previous owner. Cletus, unfortunately, you have figured that out, that it was lightning.
ouch.
Yep.
If anyone other than a paladin touches the sword, they will be dealt 2d8 damage of whatever element was imbued.
So what you're saying is if I attack someone and I slice them with it, do they take an additional 2d8?
No, so it would
They have
be
to equip it,
If they try
essentially.
to touch it, like
if
hold
they
it.
try to grab it,
Okay.
they will, like, if they try to pick it up and use it.
I wasn't trying to use it.
I was just trying to look at it.
That is bullshit.
So there's that. And did you say that you use the key to unlock the door?
Yes.
Okay. So as you go to open the door, just you are met with a room. Boom. Peeking in, just taking a quick glance around. Actually, you know what? Give me a perception check.
I'll do the same
To
thing.
anyone who would like to.
How long has it been since we got here, technically?
Enough where you had taken a long rest.
Alright, so my
Your spell
AC,
slots would be back,
my AC
and your
is
AC
back
would be
to
down.
11. Oops, I messed that up.
There you go. Sorry, you said perception?
Perception.
I was just forgot
Um,
that I have to attune to it or whatever it's called.
I will say yes, you do have to attune to each of those items if you would like to use them.
I still have an inspiration from something.
I can equip the shield as a default shield. I just won't be able to use its ability, correct?
Yeah, if you don't attune to it.
If you don't attune to it, you wouldn't get the ability yet.
Okay. I don't want to use it yet until I know for sure if it's cursed or not.
Okay.
I'll do perception as well.
Yeah, just toss a perception check there. Perception. I mean, you know, easy enough. It's not exactly a large room. You do see two smaller beds with two smaller skeletons laying in them. You see a few kids' drawings on the table in the center of the room, and there is a painting over on the left wall.
I'm gonna go straight to the beds and investigate both the skeletons.
Absolutely.
13.
You do. They are humanoid skeletons. Look to be quite old, given the lack of any kind of meat or anything. They're
So
just
they've been dead a
completely.
very long time.
Yep. It's been a minute.
Let's see. I'm gonna search the room again, see if I can find anything.
Absolutely. Take
On the
another.
table over here, looks like kids' drawings, but I'm gonna look everywhere. Is that a
Two.
chest
I'll
right
say.
Ooh, I
Yes,
want to.
there are two chests right there.
I'll go to the
I'm
chest.
I'm investigating these two chests.
All right. With a nat 20, I mean, you open it up, and Grumak, it's very easy for you to tell exactly what this is, and it's just a bunch of kids' toys. You kind of go through, you see different little, figurines, wooden swords, wooden shields, just kind of playthings that kids would hang around with. Maybe like
Cletus, how old are your cousins?
way old.
They one, I think one's 110 and one's like 100. I can't remember
Does this
completely.
used to be?
I'm 102, thank you very much.
Does this used to be like their house or something? Why are they here with a bunch of kids' toys and there's two small children dead in the bed? What's going on?
Tucker kind of looks at you and says, I'm bigger than those kids, Jesus Christ.
I don't know, man.
I will say, Grumek, as you're kind of going through that, and you see those kids' toys, you also see their drawings on the table. And it's a series of drawings of a happy family. Over time, you see there's a dark figure in the background of the drawings that seems to be getting bigger in each subsequent drawing before all the family is laying horizontally.
That ain't
This,
weird.
this is creepy, as
I got a
creepy can be.
25, so I guess I see the same thing.
You would, and with a 25, you also kind of looking over those. Your eyes catch a painting over on the side of the room. It's a very large, very detailed painting of a happy human family. The father is a tall man with brown hair and brown eyes. Mother, a little bit shorter than the dad, very beautiful with black hair and blue eyes. In between them is a an elder son who has brown hair and blue eyes, and then two younger twins, both with black hair and brown eyes.
So mom, dad, what?
Mom, dad, and three boys.
And three
Mom,
boys.
dad, 3 boys. There's only
Correct.
2
There's only two
skeletons
bodies here,
here.
so the other boy is obviously a little older, had his own room.
Most likely. And I'm guessing this is the door over here?
That's a window.
That's a window over here?
That is a window. The one where you're at right now.
No.
Up top.
Oh,
I'm
you're
I'm
pinging.
pinging, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna fill that in because you've pretty much seen.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if it makes a difference.
You are pinging where, good sir?
Top right, top right.
This one? Yep, that is a door.
Alright, I mean, there's nothing going on with this stuffed animal or anything. This is just a chair.
Yeah, it's just a
stuffed
chair
animal.
with a little stuffed bear.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate this door now.
All right.
And
Let's
I'm
see
gonna
if it's...
search the beds.
Okay, give me an investigation check on the beds. Grumek, you notice this door, again, very well made. You getting the impression that with the abundance of playthings, two kids with their own rooms and their own beds, and a giant lavish painting, that this family was very well off. With that well-made door, you again see at the bottom a little orange square underneath the lock.
Will my key fit in it?
It will.
Alright, I won't
And
open it yet.
okay, Cletus, you take a look. You see two skeletons. You kind of take a peek under the bed. There's just some toys strewn out, a couple like dirty clothes, but
All right.
nothing of note.
Significant.
No.
I'm doing a medicine check on the skeleton to see if I can determine cause of death.
All right. With a 19, you don't seem to see any visible trauma on the bones that would show a like a stabbing or a slashing or anything like that. But you do know that these skeletons have been there for probably the better part of 100 years.
Mm.
Let me do an
Oh,
Arcana check on top of his medicine check.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
16.
you have a nice
16. I mean, you're not really getting much out of the skeletons. You do get just
Can I tell if they died of natural stuff or like poison? I mean, not poison, of magic
there
base?
is you don't see anything, but you do get like a whiff of something necrotic. It's not. It happened so long ago that magic is probably pretty much gone. But there's just
A
so
remnant.
just the staleness in the air just kind of lingers there, and you do get that kind of necrotic sense.
Did we check these end tables yet?
I would say with his investigation over in the area, kind of checking out the beds, you just
Okay.
notice there's like some glasses on there for like a nighttime water or milk.
So they died in their sleep, as far as I could tell.
Uh-huh.
Necrotic could have been.
Something happened.
Yeah.
Something killed
Well,
them.
they're not zombies, so that's a good thing. All right, and you said you checked the paintings and everything, which
Yep, you
had
guys.
Yeah.
colorings.
All,
There's nothing else on that table.
nothing else on that. I mean, there's like
Right.
crayons and
Oof.
crumpled paper and stuff
I'm
like
taking
that.
some crayons for later, just in case I get bored.
Tucker and
Okay.
Clyde, I need you to keep an eye out. Because you guys are already dead. And we're
All right,
not.
fair
So
enough.
we need your help. Okay? Just watch
All
our
right.
backs. If you see anything that we don't see, let me know.
How the hell am I supposed to know if you see it and I don't, or I see it and you don't?
I will
Your
tell
eyes
you
are as
if I
good as
see it.
mine. All right, fine. But what if we both miss it?
Well, then maybe I'll see it.
We'll see.
All right, we'll see.
Clyde
All right,
will tell us.
that's the whole. And Clyde just goes. So
All
as you
right,
guys
You,
we'll
Clyde,
are,
just
open the
clap.
door.
Or
We're gonna
punch,
quietly open the
Tucker
door.
in the face if you see something.
Oh,
he kind of just cracks his knuckles, getting ready. Just
Yeah.
all right,
I'm gonna see something.
That's
all
how
right.
true animals do shit.
Brumak, you try your key, opens without issue,
All right.
and as you open the door, Pro, you
Uh-oh.
are currently climbing up the back trellis. As you're getting close to the second landing, you didn't find any doors that were available on the first floor for you to get in. You'd heard so much about this place that you just had to come see it for yourself. Let me give you just your little area so you know where to look when it comes time. Give me a quick perception check as you kind of deftly, almost silently land on the upper balcony.
Perception.
Yes, please.
Oh, I want to. Let's see if his name pops up.
Advantage sight. I think that
It'll roll automatically.
it had this thing pop up says skill advantage sight only eyes of eagle and it
Yep.
says select roll mode. Just
Yep.
do normal.
No, advantage. It's going to be
Advantage.
pretty much anything that you use your eyes for is going to be at advantage.
All right.
Oh, was he a cat person?
22.
Oh.
Oh,
Easy enough. I'm going to open this up pretty well.
What
So
are you
you
stupid?
see.
And it has on it.
So
Don't-
kill yourself, boy.
don't mind Luigi's Mansion in the background.
Oh, I do mind. Spoilers. I haven't played it yet.
I haven't played
Sarah hasn't either. She's just watching someone play.
Aw. All right, Crow. As you land, you see a skeletal warrior kind of just making a patrol on this upper balcony, and you see two large sets of glass doors leading inside. And you do see at this one two figures. One seems to be a shorter humanoid, and the other one seems to be of average height, but they're kind of slumped over against the door.
Do not use
All right.
any of the pages I want to do. Okay? Got it now.
So this one here is kind of slowly
No.
making its way and looking around.
Alright, so it's walking away from me.
At the moment, but it's not a very large balcony, so you know that he's probably going to be coming back your way.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Can I try and sneak in and slip through this door?
You may certainly try. Give me a stealth check.
I think I don't have to do a stealth check.
All right.
Oh my god. Oh, terrible.
Let me
Roll
see.
a perception
You might
check.
be. You might be
Oh,
good.
I am.
Even with a plus 10, you suck.
Yeah, it is a
Rolled a
plus
three.
10.
I rolled a 3.
Oh my gosh.
All right. On a natural 19, the skeleton kind of stops and starts kind of turning back towards you, having heard some kind of sound over in your general area.
Which
So as
one
it
is
kind
that
of
boy?
starts walking back, what are you going to do?
You have like 10 seconds.
Yep.
It's getting closer.
Alright.
10.
Can I, like, slip up, like, against this wall? Would it be aware of me yet?
It knows something's in the area, so it's going to be looking.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of, like, slip up against this wall.
Move the
Okay.
dagger.
Speaking of movements, by the way, I had mentioned it when I first was making this map,
Mm-hmm.
but the grid itself doesn't, the grid on the picture doesn't align to the, as you can see with that, the particular
Okay.
foot.
It's each square is 10 feet. It looks like.
Right around. So if you are doing your movement, I highly recommend using the ruler to see if you can get to something or not.
So
So
yeah,
you
Crow's
said
just
you're
going.
moving over here?
You can change
Yeah, he's
the
gonna
grid, I think.
flip up right against
I
that
can
wall.
change the grid, but at that point, you guys would also be like the
Giant.
ratio would be off.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So you'd be like giant. Give me another stealth check at disadvantage.
All right.
Oh, you better not roll a 3.
Hopefully.
You should roll better this time.
I thought it's the blue one. Uh-oh.
Oh my
Bobby,
gosh.
What was that? Slightly less.
Did it?
He rolled a 2.
Yeah.
It didn't show
Mhm.
up on my screen though.
Yeah, it didn't show up
It
on
didn't
my
It didn't
show
show up
up
on my
on.
screen. It just showed up in there.
I'm
Didn't
I'm
show up
seeing
on
it
roll
on here
20.
I
though.
saw it on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I see it on the other one. All right. Okay.
He rolled a nat 20.
So as this skeleton is making its way towards you, its gaze shifts immediately towards you, and just with a, he's actually going to take out an arrow and shoot at you. What is your armor class?
16.
Okay, that just hits. So that is going to be
Oh my gosh. I don't even met this guy and he's already getting injured.
For no reason.
five points of piercing damage. And since it's just you two, I won't roll initiative. So he's just attacked you, and he's gonna be coming closer.
All right.
He's gonna get up to right about there.
Feet
So
away.
it's your go.
So I'm just gonna use action, just my normal dagger.
All right, roll an attack.
Got an 18.
18 hits. So roll some damage. All right. right, so 5 piercing damage as you just kind of
Oh, I sneak attack.
stab out. Say again?
It gave
Sneak
it
attack.
sneak attack for some reason.
It'll do it automatically, but I'll know since A, you don't have any advantage whatsoever, and B, it
Yeah.
absolutely knows you there. I'll just negate
Yeah.
it and just go with the piercing.
Alright.
So you go to stab at it, and you hit, you connect with some bones, you pull back, you pull some of the leather scrap that it's got that's using for armor, and it's going to take a swipe at you with his short sword. I hate my dice. I hate my dice.
Oh, what'd you do?
So it's going to swing at you, and it's actually going to get its sword stuck in this little fence right next to you as it goes to swing, and just chink, he's trying to pull it out.
Alright.
Critical miss.
It's
Critical
one.
What you
All
doing
right,
now,
Crow.
boy?
What's your next one?
So
I would say your next attack would be at advantage because it is currently occupied trying to get the sword out of the thing.
I'm gonna take out my short sword.
Okay.
Didn't go into roll 20, but I got a 16.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I see a 16. Yeah, that absolutely hits. Roll some damage.
I think you gotta click on your character for whatever reason.
That's only for the initiative, I believe.
Do you have Beyond 20 downloaded on your?
I do.
He does, 'cause
Yeah, or else it
it's-
wouldn't have.
It did.
Nothing
Yeah,
would
because
have
the
popped
other
up.
came up.
But if you don't
Sometimes when
click
it's updated, because I just got a recent update, and it says you need to go to Features and Traits sub
Mm,
bar, and it will automatically update it through there.
okay.
For whatever reason, it needs to go to that specific section.
Did you roll the damage yet? Oh, okay.
Just
That came
now
in.
it showed up.
And with that, you go to swing and you actually connect with the spinal column and completely take its head off as it drops to the floor in just
18 points of damage.
complete disarray of bones. Emotional damage. So you are now alone again on the upper balcony.
And Grumac gonna
Will-
have to drinking.
So
Will me
coming
and Cletus
back,
hear any of that, or no?
no,
We're too far away.
you're too far away.
We're on the other side of
All
the
right.
house.
Cletus and
Well,
Grumac.
not too far away, actually, but
Depends how many hallways there are, I guess.
You open the door and you are met with a very dimly lit upper landing.
Oof. That looks fancy.
If you guys would like to roll some perception checks for me.
Oh no,
yes, I do it. I do it.
I don't
did
like that.
nothing. I saw nothing.
I did nothing, see nothing. I am nothing.
You see two figures at the farther end of the room. Why would
How
you
about-
not click right around here up against? Those are two kind of like
Statue.
really nicely detailed. I don't know why I'm telling you this on 11, but I've already started. Nicely detailed suits of armor with some kind of a crest on the shields that it has. And the two figures are kind of huddled over in the corner over here.
All right. First and foremost, I'm going to what was I about to do? I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. That is 8 hours. All right. AC becomes. So that's 13 plus your dex, which is
1, so I'm a 14.
1. So you're at 14. All right, cool. All right.
Here.
So as your mage armor kind of lights up, Grumak, you see just a quick little flicker of arcane energy as it kind of coats Cletus a little bit.
And Grumac, I'm right behind you. You got more AC than I do. Let's go.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I have to answer a phone call real quick.
All right.
Dun, dun,
All right,
dun.
Tucker and Clyde can go out there. Check it out for me.
All right, I'm good.
That was quick.
Yep. She needed a size information.
Gotcha. All right. So as you guys walk out into the hall,
Tucker and
Uh,
Clyde.
I already did a perception,
you did a
nothing.
perception, and that's what I gave you.
Let me see what my Oh my gosh, terrible rolls.
It's got some really nice banisters over here. Kind
That's
of
a very nice band. Is
overlooking.
that mahogany?
Yes, it is. Good
While
eye.
I slowly walk behind them, I'm going to investigate the room as well.
Okay. Okay. So you notice a
Ooh,
few
there
a
it
few
is.
different doorways. You see this one here,
Oh, I didn't even see that door.
one behind you, two over on this wall here, and another set of double doors over here.
And of course,
Looking down, you do see the entrance foyer to this magnificent mansion. All looks very dusty. The air is very, very stale. But with a 21, you do see you kind of get a better look at those two figures, and one seems to be a shorter male humanoid, and the other one is kind of hard to get a read on because they seem to be a humanoid, but they're slumped over, so you can't really see much.
You said they were like right here.
Correct. So one's kind of standing over the other, and the shorter one is standing over the other one, and the other one is kind of just slumped up against that door.
Hmm.
all right, Gromac, go poke them.
Okay.
I'm right behind you just in case.
Are they? Should we stealth with my disadvantage and see if I can get close?
No, wait, no, I'll send Tucker. Tucker, go check it out.
Well, why do I got to do it?
Because you did. And that's always going to be the
I
answer.
don't like
Go.
when you say that. I was able to punch Clyde,
Yeah,
You
well, but
did.
punch me. Punch me.
and he's gonna go try and punch at you, and you're significantly taller than him, so his fist just kind of goes through your stomach a little bit, and he goes, "Oh shit, okay, fine, I'll
Hmm?
go." So he's gonna kind of go up that way,
I don't know why they
and you hear him say in Dwarvish, "Oh shit, you guys better get up here."
All right,
Like
coming.
right now, because I don't know what I'm seeing. I need you to tell me what I'm seeing.
I'm here.
What we see.
Grumac.
Hmm.
As a paladin, you're there to help people. So your vision immediately goes to the one that's kind of slumped over, just to see if they're hurt. And just from a quick glance, you can already tell that they've taken some damage.
Oh damn.
As you get past that, all right, I can help them. You look a little closer, and you see kind of like a reddish brown hair, but two purple horns sticking out the front. Slumped over against the glass door, you do see Fazriel.
The hell?
Blood coming
Howdy,
down
ho.
his eye, with wounds down his chest. Cletus, you
Dang it.
freeze, and you drop your axe. As this other shorter figure turns to you and says, "There's my boy!" And you see the figure of your father, Hazel.
Cletus, are we
Oh,
dead?
hell.
Where have you been? I went to Rumdren looking for you. Heard you got arrested.
I got arrested. Yeah, that
Oh,
happened.
come give your pappy a hug.
I escaped, though.
I can see that if you're here.
Twice. No, 3 times. 3 times. I got arrested 3
Three
separate
times? Holy shit, you beat mine by 2. I've only been arrested that once. Oh, that pig never looked at me the same way again. Ugh. Give me a hug, and he goes to give you an embrace. He kind of claps you on the back like he
What the
used to
hell
when
are
you
you
were a
doing
kid.
here?
Well, I came from Rumdren, and I started going north because I thought, you always go north if you're in trouble. So I came north. I found this place, came on in, found this fella here. He's just beat all the shit.
Is he alive?
Barely. Look at him. He kind of props his head up, and Fastro just kind of like, sorry, not eyes. Eye kind of just weakly opens. Oh, fuck. Hi, guys.
All right. Well, I take that potion that I had earlier that was given to me, and I give it to him.
Thank you. Well,
Now
hold
there's
on to
no
this
more
for a
potions.
minute. He's gonna just kind of set it to its side. Just catching my breath. Crow, at this time you see, as you've kind of, I'm assuming, probably snuck up towards the doors a little bit.
Yeah. You can like come up over here.
You see all of this going on. You see the 2 dwarves in a giant embrace. You see this tiefling on the floor injured. You see a giant, good size half orc.
He's like
Norn here,
6'8", so he's pretty
paladin,
big.
He's giant.
paladin armor. He's a beefy boy. And you see all this
I'm
happen.
3 feet tall, so you see a midget and a giant
That's too.
together.
It's like twins with
No, 4 feet
Arnold
tall.
Schwarzenegger and
Mhm.
Danny DeVito.
I'm 4 feet
Obviously,
tall.
my character is Danny DeVito.
Do I see Tucker and Clyde?
Yes.
You see 2 spectral beings just kind of in the back. They're a little bit farther away, and with the kind of shimmer of the door and the placing of the people in front of you, it's kind of hard to see them, but you do see kind
Yeah.
of blue, wispy figures standing kind of towards the back.
All right.
Oh yeah, and Pap.
Yep.
You see Tucker and Clyde right there?
Hey, boys. How you doing?
Did you forget that they did?
Tucker's just kind of like just taken aback because he hasn't seen your dad in God knows how long.
Yeah, it's Pappy.
He, Uncle Hazel? Yeah. I didn't think I'd see you here. Well,
Me
I
either.
thought I would see you. Jesus, all of you. So what you been up to?
Trying not to die.
Oh, really?
A lot of stuff happened when we got arrested. I don't know what exactly happened when we got arrested.
Cletus,
Yes.
It was a long time ago.
does a 17 hit?
Yes.
It's a damn mimic, isn't it?
It's a doppelganger.
What is your AC again, Grumak?
20.
So a 21 will hit.
Oh, you son of a...
Cletus,
No.
you see your father standing in front of you smiling. All of a sudden his smile drops.
I'm dead.
And you see his jaw elongate with a row of razor teeth as he goes
backs
in
up.
and bites you.
I use a shield spell. You miss, sir.
What does that
Oh.
bring your AC up to?
Plus 5.
So as he goes to bite you, just kind of blast it off back into the doorway as it cracks over the weight, and he kind of looks up at you, mouth kind of returning a little bit to normal. You see his once hazel eyes, now kind of these black voids that look like there's a small fire inside. Grumak,
Mm-hmm.
Fazriel is going to grab you and slam you up against the wall.
Kinky.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
You son of a bee.
and then he's gonna slam you again.
What? Double slam? How dare you?
Yeah, multi-attack.
18 plus 6. 24, that'll hit.
Oh, you son of
Oh, fuck. Only
That one?
5. Yeah, it was a 1 on a d6. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Cletus kind of shaking off that last push.
Yes.
11
Miss.
does not hit because you have your mage armor up.
Mage armor and shield still. I'm at 19 until my turn.
I thought shield was just for one attack, correct?
No,
Or
shield
is it for
it stays like
just
that until my turn.
okay? All
One
right.
reaction which you take when you are hit by an attack or targeted by a magic missile spell. Fizzlebird until the start of your next turn.
Oh, damn. So
Okay.
it's
So
till...
So he's
19
going to
until
try
my
and
turn.
grab you and slam you again, and he's pushed back yet again. Crow, you see that this glass is starting to bend out backwards.
Yeah.
As I need everyone to roll initiative. And wait, hang on. Oh,
Oh.
there we go.
Click
I-
on your character.
Don't forget to click on your character.
Oh,
and
damn.
roll
I
initiative.
rolled good.
They have okay.
I got a 10. Okay. Oh, you got a 20.
Yeah, I rolled really good.
Good
Someone
man.
rolled a net one.
You go
Me?
last.
Oh, why does it have? Hang on.
Ooh.
Let's try that one more time. I will honor your rolls.
Crow, you can roll again.
But for some reason it wasn't.
I'm just saying that.
Okay.
With a nat one, I think he should roll a lucky
Yeah,
roll.
yeah. So you guys, if you guys want to roll again, and then I'll take the higher of the two.
Sure,
Just
I'll
I'm-
do that.
I think I'm good where I'm at.
Okay.
I don't think I'm
That's
gonna roll
better.
a nat 20.
I still need you to roll, and I'll.
Oh,
change.
gotcha.
I'll take,
I see what you
I'll
mean.
take the
So
10.
you had 10.
Take the 14.
I still rolled a high. Still rolled a high number. You don't even need to change it because I'm still number one, right?
I'm a number 1.
I'm a number one.
It's a
He
me,
was
Mario.
number one.
Number 1. And I'm a
4.
Luigi.
I'm Luigi.
Wow.
All
I'm gonna
right.
die.
I feel like you rolled the same number pretty much. Cletus.
Who? Oh,
Cletus.
I rolled
like
a
barely.
9 and a 6.
Yeah.
right.
Then if you're not looking at it right, they both look the same.
All right.
I'm
Rumak,
dyslexic.
you are up.
Well, Israel, I don't appreciate you
Kill him.
doing that.
Kill him.
I'm gonna go ahead and just
Try me.
smack him in the face.
All right.
Oh, and steal
Hopefully-
that potion back.
Oh, I don't think I have a steal option.
Oh, we'll just take it off his dead body. Oh, snap.
Apparently, there's a 1 lightning damage on here.
That is the 1d8.
He rolled
But that's not there until you use that to activate.
Okay, so I'm just using the
Um,
slashing damage.
to
Then.
just
Okay.
the slashing damage. Yep.
Gotcha.
So as you slash out, and you cut him right on the torso, and you see almost impossibly the shirt splits to bleed, and a viscous black ooze is leaking out as it kind of looks at you and says, "Try harder."
Oh, here it comes. Here's my harder damage. Here's another 11.
That's also going to hit, so that is 22. As you kind of cross again to try and make that same slash, just at a different angle, same thing happens. Clothes just kind of weirdly split as that same ooze is dripping out. I spoke too soon.
Ooh, as a bonus action, which I forgot to tell you, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my, I don't appreciate him. Is he considered undead?
You're not sure?
Well, we're about to find out. I'm going to go ahead and do a divine smite on him.
Show me what the divine smite is, if you want to toss that up on the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it post it? There it is.
Okay. That's good. Yep. I just want to make sure it's one that you can activate after the hit and not one
Yeah,
you
it's
call
when you hit
beforehand,
with a melee tag, I
like
can use it.
Hunter's Mark or anything.
Correct.
Perfect.
Is he undead? Is he considered an undead or fiend? Otherwise,
You don't know.
well, wouldn't the thing automatically figure it out on hit?
2d8. Ooh.
Rolled a critical 1, sir.
Jesus.
Yep.
Your blade, as it slashes down the second time, a bright flash of radiant energy as it takes another 6 points of damage. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna go. Are you gonna be moving any further? Or is that
I am. I can essentially move it here with no. There's a wall there, right? So I can't
There's a
really go
wall,
through
yeah.
the door. So yeah, I'm good where I'm
Okay.
at.
So, Cletus,
Yes.
the being of your father in front of you is going to try and attack again.
It's still not even your turn yet, so you still have that +5, right?
Well,
Yeah,
that's a 21 to hit.
that hits.
Oh
And he's
no.
going to grab you. And as he actually gets a hold of you, he says, "Oh, I got you now, boy." And he's going to slam you down, actually right onto this banister here for 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Oh, where's your healing abilities now, Sonny Jim? And he's gonna
Fazrul
try
has it.
one more time. That's cocked. That's a
Don't talk about your cock.
13 plus 6, 19. Does that hit?
hits.
That hits.
Even with your shield and everything, I
Yeah,
thought, or you
19.
were at a 19, right?
I'm at a 19. So
Yeah, if it meets it, it still hits.
Dang, you were so close.
For 8 points of bludgeoning damage as he starts to push you back again. The banister you can kind of feel breaking a little bit behind you.
Alright.
He says, "I'm not going anywhere. This is going to be fun." That brings us to Fazriel. And he's going to go out and slam you again, Grimok.
Alright.
Natural 8 does not hit.
Nope.
And he's going to try and grab at you, and he just kind of slides off of your armor real quick as he goes to take his other hand, and he's going to, like, swing at you.
Touch me, bro.
Natural 13 plus 6, 19 does not.
Yes!
So he's going to try and he connects, but it just kind of, it barely, like, plinks off your armor, and he's just kind of like,
You need to try harder, boy.
"Oh, don't worry, I will." And he's actually going to scoot around this way and kind of...
Do I get an attack
Wait.
opportunity?
You don't, because you use your reaction for shield.
Oh! he played that.
Which is why he moved.
He played that one right in your hands.
Crow, you are up.
Oof. He's unknown right now, right? He's considered can be stealth.
Yeah, he's unknown right now.
No one knows he's there.
I don't even know if he's ally or not.
So, is Hazel like pushed up against the wall, or is he off of it?
Is that a glass
We're actually
door?
right here
He is
on the banister.
He's off of it at the moment.
Okay.
I'm not going to move the two figures. It's more just for flavor. But yeah, he's kind of up against, not completely up against, but he's right near that door.
Okay.
Healing.
I know you were saying that the glass on the door was like breaking. How fragile is it right now?
What is your passive perception? I don't want to make you... Actually, just give me a perception check real quick.
My passive perception is really bad.
Oh, that's right.
Oof.
Damage. 19. It's looking pretty fragile.
Okay.
He's flanked. If you go right behind him, he's a flank.
That's automatic advantage, sneak attack.
Yep.
That's actually what I was planning on doing.
And since
Hopefully your
technically
stealth.
you'll be flanked, you'll continue to have advantage.
Mm-hmm. As long as no one moves.
So
Room
I'm gonna
activity.
go right up behind
You're next.
Hazel,
Gotcha.
and then I'm going to use my dagger to do the sneak attack.
All right. Roll an attack with advantage. Hits.
That hits.
Roll some damage.
Do it. Do it.
Hmm.
17.
All right.
Oh, that rolled. Sorry.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. Crow, as you take your dagger. Actually. No, that would still hit even. Because, I mean, I could consider it maybe like a +2 AC, but that would still hit. As you take your dagger and you stab through this glass, Cletus, you see the glass kind of shatter outwards. And Crow, you actually feel. You find purchase, but you also feel like you're being pulled.
Okay.
As all of you shift about 5 feet, and Crow, you are pulled through the doorway. As you do, you feel a chill go up your spine as the world around you kind of shakes a little bit. Kind of looking around. Everything still looks different, but you felt something happen in that
Okay.
last moment.
And then, so I'm gonna use my bonus action
Uh-huh.
to attack again with my psychic blades
Hell yes, you are.
and roll with dexterity. Oh, I did that at advantage. Didn't mean to do
Yep.
that.
Well,
No,
is
no, no.
advantage.
It is
Oh, it is?
at advantage. Yep.
Yeah, because it's flank.
20
Alright.
absolutely hits, so roll some damage.
Hmm.
Right, so that is a total of 13 points of damage. Yeah, none of you would see. So in your offhand, with a dagger still in this being, you see when you lunge in with your second one as you go to stab him, the blade kind of pulses a little bit with psychic energy, and as it impacts, you see where once was a hardy studded armor is just gray, pale, kind of slimy skin before it shifts back into armor. God
Okay.
damn, okay.
Can I do an investigation check on what I just saw?
Hmm.
Actually, let me see without, because investigating would be like taking like either an action or a bonus action. What is your passive?
Oh, yeah.
Your passive investigation's pretty damn good.
What is it?
You would, it's 16.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was really good.
You
mine's
would
16
know
Mine's only 12.
that you're dealing with a shapeshifter of sorts.
Okay.
And actually,
So double
okay,
dagger.
not quite.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea if it is.
Alright.
I'm just saying that.
Cletus, you are up, having been kind of just shifted about 5 feet as you heard and saw a glass spray onto the floor as Hazel was kind of pushed towards you. You didn't really see what did it, but something happened behind him. You see him kind of writhing in pain a little bit, like something hit him in the back, but that's all you had seen.
Mm. Cletus being pissed off now because he's hurt. He's gonna
Just a
go
little
straight to casting a fireball spell. He's gonna cast it
Ah.
right here, well, right here, and it catches
Okay.
all of us. But I also use my sculpt spells since it's a level 3 spell. I'm going to not hit him, whatever was behind, because he helped me, and myself. Everybody gets hit they automatically save, take no damage. I automatically save, take no damage. But the other two get hit, take damage.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You want me...
Okay.
Oh.
I was very tempted to be like, because you knew something came from behind, but you weren't sure what. I rolled a d20. It was essentially going to be like a death saving throw, but it was a DC 10, which ended up being a 14. So yeah, I'll absolutely allow that to happen. Go ahead.
All right, let me go back to it. I'm going to cast one of my 3rd level spells, Fireball.
Fireball.
Fireball. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my
Ooh. Was that a
God.
crit?
Why did
Hang
you do it
on.
twice?
What is a fire crit? Oh, like if.
Did you roll a 20?
Hang on, can you throw? Would you be able to throw the spell up there real quick?
How do I do that?
I think just click on the spell itself. Oh, I have your sheet. I can look.
There you go, I got it.
That works too. Each creature in a 20-foot sphere. Blah 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 blah. Dexterity target takes.
Or did you have a critical hit? That's weird.
I don't have...
Because that would
there's no critical.
you don't critical for that.
Just save.
That's weird.
Why
Was
would you
it-
roll that?
Fire damage, and you have fire critical damage. That's really weird.
I'm gonna
I'll
roll
a-
that separately because I don't get that. I have a way to
That-
roll it separately.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you can just roll the fire damage, and I'll take. Well, I mean, the 21 would be.
And it still did it.
It still did it.
It did it
That's
twice.
weird. I'll absolutely look into that. So they got to make a DC 14 Dexterity saving throw.
It looks like you just D8 6, which was the first left number.
Right.
I'm not sure why.
And then why did they do it?
Twice for fire
Twice.
critical damage.
So we'll just moving forward. We're just gonna go with just the fire damage.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if
Fire
there's some kind
critical
of. Oh, you know what? Wonder if that might be for things that are
Flammable?
Oh, things that are
flammable, like or don't. What is the word I'm looking for? Are susceptible to fire damage.
oh,
So-
yes, they'll take that extra damage.
So we'll go with.
I don't think there's other. Is carpet considered literally that?
Ooh. So on a natural 6 and a natural 4 plus
They'll-
4, neither one of them make it, so they both take 21 points of damage.
That's impressive.
Oh my god. Okay, so real quick.
And let
All
me say
right,
something
with
real
that.
quick,
Go ahead.
before they disappear.
Oh, they're not disappeared. I gotta do
I think
something.
they're morphing to their next stage.
Okay, so. Oh wait, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Just while I'm getting this ready, because it wouldn't really
you ain't
affect.
my pappy. Cast a fireball spell.
as Grumac, you're not even looking. Crow, you see it just immediately. This small little mote of fire that just kind of appears right next to you, suddenly just, and the entire area is engulfed in flame, and you instinctively, as anyone would, just kind of flinch, and you're waiting for that pain, but it never comes. And as the fire dies down, Cletus, you look to where your father was, and you see gray, slimy skin, and as you look up, you see those same eyes. But you now see a featureless face, no mouth, barely any ears, very barely visible nose. Grumac, you see about the same thing from where Fazril once was. You just see this hideous creature. And Crow, you immediately notice that, yeah, it was a shape changer. It's changed back.
Lost his
I have a
concentration.
Son of bitch. I got rid of their. Where were they in the initiative?
They're 16 and 15.
16. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
They're still
You said you had a question?
I got a question.
What do you got?
Can I use my Amulet of the Drunkard as a bonus action?
What does that allow you to do?
Amulet, I'll just display it.
If you don't mind. Ammo's awareness. While wearing it, you recover gain. When you drink a pint of beer, ale, or mead, or wine, so the drinking would have. Well, yeah, because I mean, drinking a bonus potion yourself is a bonus action. So yeah, I would say you can kind of swig back the ale that you have, no problem, and regain. So roll 4d4 plus 4 for me.
We have that.
Why is it showing red?
I rolled one of them was a 1. I got 1,
okay.
2, 3, and 3.
Okay, that'll do
I
it.
got 13 back.
Yeah, you still heal 13 points. Did you want to move or anything?
Hold on, let me just mark that off. I used it. Cool. Am I still grappled by this thing?
It had never grappled you. It was just kind of pretty much
it would just
grabbing you just to slam you into stuff.
and then let go. Okay.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. It didn't really have. It just had you by your arms, so it was easy enough for you to get out of.
I did my action, my bonus action. I'm going to. I'm
These
gonna
guys
circle
are just
around,
eating
staying
damage.
within his range and get between these two.
Alrighty. That'll bring us to Grumach.
All right.
These guys disappeared off the turn order.
Yeah, that's why I'd asked. But they're. What did you say? They were 15 and 16.
Yes.
Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, 15, 16.
So they'll go after
I'm gonna
Grumach.
go ahead and heal Cletus with a
Alright.
cure wounds.
Okay.
It's only 6.
Cletus, you heal 6 points.
That is better than nothing.
And then I'm gonna move to behind him.
Okay.
And with that, I don't have any other actions left to attack.
Okay.
So that'll be it.
Alrighty. So, badly beaten. These two forms. This one now turns. This
saw
one
that.
here now turns to you, Crow, having been alerted to your presence by the 2 daggers in the back. He is going to try and he's going to swing at you. That is not going to hit unless your AC is 9. So he's going to kind of lazily try and slam at you with his fist, and he's just going to kind of miss a little bit. And you can tell at this point he is not doing very well. And with the second one, God fucking damn it. He's going to do it again. He's just going to...
He's too injured to attack.
And just kind of look at you. And you see what once was looked to be like a fire in those dark voids in his eyes is very, very slowly starting to dim a little bit. And that'll bring us to the other beast.
Azrael's beast. Ow, you okay? Okay.
It's gonna kind of try and give you an uppercut real quick, Grumach.
All right.
20, that just hits.
Oh, you suck.
For 9 points of bludgeoning damage, as it's gonna kind of just hit in that one area of your helmet that leaves your chin exposed. And it's gonna try and do a haymaker with his left arm. And on a natural, fucking, this dice is done. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And it's gonna try and hit you with its left, but even with knocking you back a little bit, leaves it enough room where it's like, oh shit, I did this to myself.
So Grumach's gonna spit out his blood, wipe his mouth, and just You're done.
Yeah, that's going to be it for both of those beasties. Crow, you are up.
Can I like kick this one just down these stairs?
Spartan kick it?
You absolutely
Yeah.
can try. Give me an attack roll.
There's
Just
Sparta.
just unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike, yep.
All right.
Oh wow.
11. As you go to kick it, it just kind of like bats your foot away. It
All right.
can't really even speak or anything, so it just kind of like just looks at you, kind of wobbling a little bit.
What was that?
Like that. That's what it is.
Just like it's. All right. You still have bonus action and movement if you would like to take them.
Okay. So, seeing as these things are near dead, and it looks like Grimlock and Cletus can handle it, I'm going to use cunning action to dash over towards this suit of armor.
So, were you going to use the cunning action to dash or disengage?
Oh, disengage.
Okay, yeah, because you can still make it over there with all your.
Hit.
You're about to get backhanded.
Yeah, and with that,
Will
you
Smith.
quickly just and duck out of the way. You see it tries to go for you, and it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Or,
so I
sorry.
go over towards this suit of armor.
Yep, and you get there no problem. So that is all of your stuff. That is going to be.
Don't do that,
Cletus,
sir.
What was me?
It is you, sir.
All right. What can I do? I'm gonna pick up my axe that I dropped earlier. Free action.
I would have said that was a momentary. That was more just for flavor. Of like
wanted
you were
to be
so surprised, and you know that you don't go anywhere without your axe. So as you went running up to your dad, you grabbed the axe and just kind of very happily came back. So you have it with you.
Got it. All right. Cool. I am just going to regular attack with my battle axe, but cast my cantrip, what is it called? Booming Blade as well.
Okay. Is that a before or after?
It is, you know what? The wording is a little weird, but I'll put it up.
Let me see. Brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting. Okay, so it would be the action itself is the booming blade, but you use your weapon.
Equipped
Yeah.
weapon looks like.
Okay, cool. Brandish the
It
weapon.
still lets me do a normal attack, and then if you move, he suffers 1d8 thunder damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, so normal attack.
Normal attack. Roll.
I'm gonna make this a two-handed attack.
Oh, hell yeah.
Horrible.
Oh. Why is it green?
Why is it green?
I don't know. I rolled a. What did I roll? It says
Rolled a
14.
9 and a 5. Plus 0. What the
What? Let me go.
All
Alright,
right.
so apparently we cannot trust the colors anymore.
The colors mean nothing.
The colors
For some-
mean nothing. It's going to be... I can look to see if it's a nat. But a 14 just hits.
Alright, roll the damage.
I am not even going to have you roll damage. He has 1 hit point. So as you go... And I'm so glad it's a cantrip, because I would have said something otherwise. As you go, you cleave his head clean off. And as you do, the room echoes with a boom! As his head, after being cleaved, is shot off into the corner somewhere.
Oof.
As
Bro, catch it.
I'm gonna Save that for later. Which corner?
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
D6. It went. Actually, it didn't go too far. It went right over here.
All right. We pick that up.
As the
Of course, I forgot.
badly beaten, charred body with a oozy stump where the head once was collapses to the ground.
Move up to the other one.
Alrighty.
And if you allow it, can I take out my hand axe and do a bonus action attack, offhand attack?
You have.
It would be an advantage too because he's flanked. If it
Well,
is,
Two weapon fighting, and it only works with light weapons, and my hand axe is a
Right.
light weapon.
Do you have 2-weapon fighting?
Yeah, it's right here. Bonus actions, 2-weapon fighting.
Bonus action.
But it doesn't.
Yep.
allow
So
me-
yeah,
it's
just
it's a flat roll.
so it's gonna
Nice.
be. No, No, it would. It would still be with the actual weapon. It just so the hand axe is 1d6 plus 2. It just wouldn't add the plus 2.
Got it. What I still get my +5 to the hit, right?
Correct. Yep.
All right, got it. So hand axe, if you allow it.
I absolutely will. That's 2-weapon fighting.
Here we go. If it ain't,
another
Also
green.
green.
so just a D6.
That's gonna piss me off. How do you want to do this? Actually, you know what? There is a very roll damage real quick. There's a very small possibility that could not.
Oh my gosh.
There is that small possibility, ladies and gentlemen. With that, you kind of just very tired from the whole battle. You try to put as much behind it, but you're hurting. Even though you healed back up, you're still sore as shit. And you do graze him across the back as just little flecks of black ooze adorn the edge of your blade. And that will bring us to Grumak.
Don't worry, Cletus. Go ahead and sit down. I got this.
You get to attack at advantageous.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be. This is going to be messy.
I'm just going to start walking towards the head.
And with that, Grumak, you
I'm
just
like, hey,
kind of.
but Cletus,
Actually, how do you want to do this?
Cletus, hold his head. Hold the top of his head.
I got it.
And then I just cleave.
I don't think you can reach his head, Cletus.
I jumped. What's my jump?
Oh, okay. How about this?
Can
I with my blade, I chop his kneecaps off so he falls down, and then I'm like, Cletus, grab his head, and then I chop his head clean off, and then he's
And with
holding.
that, you have trisected this being.
And then also grab my potion back from him.
Yes. Can I get that? Can I get that back, please?
Did he use it?
Yes, you may.
Yes.
Yes.
No, he didn't. It was more of a see if it got damaged in the fire type deal.
Gotcha.
Got it.
I'm pretty sure Cletus needs that potion right now. How much health do you have left?
Well, I'm at 31 now. I'm good.
Oh,
My
okay.
max is 43.
So you're saying is you have more than me at the moment. Got it.
You got more? I got more life than you?
Right now you do.
Yep.
I have
You got
26.
spells that heal. I already used
Yeah, I do.
my one healing thing.
Yeah.
I was at 12.
And with that, we are out of initiative order.
I'm about to go take a nap in one of them beds.
I want to keep the skeletons in. First of all, let's figure out who this other guy is over here.
Crow,
kinda-
did you
Crow like
want
pops
to-
his head out from behind the statue.
Why you run away like that, boy?
We don't run around. We don't run from battles. We stay put, even if we die. We're
No matter
staying.
how squishy you are.
Yeah, I stayed right there.
The whole time.
The whole time. Who is you?
So I'm just gonna walk out right here in between the doors.
All right.
And
So
where are we?
as he walks towards you, um, you see standing before you a masked humanoid wearing wearing black leather armor with kind of red accents. A bright red ring adorns his left thumb. He moves kind of with like a subtle grace that appears almost ghostly. Um, Looking closer, you actually see that the mask itself has two multi-layered metallic eyepieces with a beak-like structure going down the mask, sticking closer to the face. Uh, Black hood with red trim covers the rest of his head. You see dagger at one side, hand crossbow at the other. One more dagger kind of like hangs from a bandolier that's strapped across his chest. And the short sword that he currently has held out is this midnight black blade.
All right, I repeat, who is you, and where the hell is we?
So I introduced myself as just Bandage Bandit, not
Mhm.
saying my name.
That's not a
Okay.
name. That's a title. I don't
At,
care. I don't care. That's not a name.
at that, I repeat myself again, just saying I'm the Bandage Bandit.
Are you slow, simple, or stupid? That is not a name.
Right. Cletus, calm down. He did help us out in the battle there.
I don't care.
Let me ask. Let me.
No, I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes.
I'm gonna walk in front of you. It sounds like it's midnight right now.
Hey.
All right. Looks like you might be a rogue. I'm a paladin. I'm Grumach, Grumach Deathbringer, and Archer is getting yelled at behind me.
That's a name.
So who may you be? We are, from what it looks like, we're not enemies with each other.
I'm not
We
calling.
defeated a common enemy.
I'm not gonna
So
call him
what's your
bandit.
name?
I'm not doing it.
And Tucker kind of pipes up as you're walking away. I don't know. That's a pretty cool name right there, though. Bandage Bandit. Got that alliteration to it.
I don't give a damn.
So
I nearly died.
at
Of
hearing
irritated.
Garuma, I'm just like thinking to myself whether I should, give out my identity. And on one of my daggers would there be an emblem of my family crest, seeing as it was made by my brother?
Absolutely.
All right, so I sheath my short sword and take out my dagger and just hold it just like holding it on the flat side, showing the emblem. Don't say my first name, just say that I'm from the Neurixius family. And kind of like toss the blade up, catch it, and resheath it.
Do I need a history check or
Um,
insight on that? Let's see if Grumach understands what that is.
I would say give me either a history. Oh,
Do I see it from where I am?
you have walked away, and it would be at the pommel of the dagger, so it would
Okay,
be
no, I don't see it.
very hard for you to see. Give me a history check with disadvantage, and then an insight check.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Uh,
Hmm? I know
you
it's bloody.
don't recognize the name, and it's kind of hard to tell. Seems to be truthful, but you're not really 100% sure.
Hmm.
You've seen some weird shit today, so you're just kind of like,
I'm like, whatever. Anyway, what are you doing here? Because I've got a question. Have you seen? No, we know where. Actually, I know where Phantom is. By the way, if you come across a wolf and Drew, is it an owl bear? Is that
Owl
what it
bear.
is?
Yep.
Leave it
and an
alone.
owl bear, Peaches, and Phantom. Phantom's a direwolf.
We
Do
didn't
not
name that
attack
bear.
them. Those are ours. Do not attack them.
We didn't
Got
name
it.
the bear either. I didn't name that bear.
He was founded. Just let that. Yeah.
At this
But do
point,
not attack him. If you attack him, you will be declared an enemy, and we will take you down.
he comes walking back. Calm down a little bit.
Oh, Cletus, he's apparently part of the. Let me see if I can read your name.
So
The Noraxis family?
His
Norixius.
family.
And I will
Norixius
say,
family.
just for the sake of ease, I'm going to take Tucker and Clyde off the board. It was more just so you could see what they look like. They are still there.
All right.
Okay.
But that way I don't have to be moving them around to follow you guys.
I have no idea what that family is. I'm not around there, but maybe you heard of them since dwarves tend to be more of armor smiths.
Cletus, give me a history check.
I'll give you a history check.
Cletus, like my
Not
history
bad.
check.
13.
Oh,
Not bad.
+3 at least. Mine's so bad.
You feel like you've heard the name before. You can't really remember where. But you do know
we
it's
may have
a.
had dealings. You know, I come from a merchant family. We sell booze.
Yeah,
you may have
you deal with a
taken some-
lot of people.
Your family may have bought some booze from my family. Who knows?
Possible.
You throw parties, right?
Yes, many.
All right. We love to party.
Cletus, did you get the severed head?
Already, it's already tied to my belt.
Nice.
You do see just a small trail of black ooze from where he picked it up.
I want to do an
Crow
insight
Crow
check
looks
on him,
down
too.
at Cletus's belt,
Okay.
just seeing the heads tied to it.
You see. I'm trying to remember what heads you had.
I got
He has a
rid
lot
a
of 'em.
couple.
You got
let's
rid of a
see.
few.
You mostly had bandits though. You had like a wizard and a bandit on there, but mainly humans though, if I'm not mistaken.
I got one human head. I got the head of Toddworth the Tired. Still.
Yep.
Freaking Todsworth. Forgot about him.
But I got rid of the dwarven head.
Yeah. Now
I
you
know
have
you-
two.
You
No,
had
I
also
have-
gotten rid of the lizard folk heads as well.
And
You
the
getting
lizard
back
folk
to
heads.
folk. Yep.
Yes. All right. So now I have two heads
Two
of
shapeshifters.
shapeshifters
hmm
and two legs.
So looking down and seeing all this stuff tied to his belt, just thinking to himself, what did I just get myself involved in?
Next time you'll think twice before telling me a title as a name.
Anyone else hear those kids laughing and footprint steps?
Oh, I hear all that. I
heard it.
Grumac, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Oh no. You die.
I'm dead. Goodbye, guys.
Your soul.
Grumac, you get this chill that starts at the back of your skull and goes all the way down your spine. I would like you to write down somewhere that you take a point of madness.
Point of madness. Where's the pen at when? Oh wow. I have a whole container of pens in front of me.
Kayla just walked in and she's like, "Yeah, get used to it."
Alright.
Alright.
Since you don't want to really give me your name, I'm just going to call you Bird Boy. Because you look like a bird to me.
I am not.
Shut up, bird.
Shut up, bird. You don't want to give me a name? I gave you a name. I gave you an actual title. Another title. I'll call you Bird Boy.
I am not a bird.
You look like one. Why you got a beak?
Alright, hey, everyone. Just calm down. Let's figure out, first of all, why are you here?
Bird Boy.
Bird
I'm
boy, why are you
investigating.
here? Investigate. Do you know what this house is?
And where
The
this
mansion.
house is, so we can leave.
So- I do not know where exactly it's located. It is supposedly
How'd you get here?
Hang on 1 second. Okay. Cletus, give me an flat intelligence check, please.
Intelligence check. Okay. 13.
13?
Mhm.
All right. You think about it for a second. Crow, did you re-show Cletus your dagger? The insignia on it?
Oh, yes, I'm going to unsheath it again when he makes the name Bird Boy
Mm-hmm.
and just show him the crest.
Cletus, as you continue to belittle this man in
Boy.
front of you, you stop yourself mid-thought. You take a couple steps back and you look at the suit of armor standing right here.
Mhm.
And the insignia is the same on the shield as it is on the blade.
Well, damn.
This is your house.
This is owned by your family? Bird Boy?
That's what I was here to investigate. I've heard myths that this was owned by my ancestors. I was
Did you
coming
say
to confirm
mitts?
that.
Mitts? What's a mitts?
Myths.
Myths? Oh, okay, I got you. Go ahead. You gotta
I
speak
was coming
clearly.
to confirm those myths and these rumors. Seems that they're true.
What's true? You're speaking in circles, boy. What are you
Yeah,
investigating?
I'll put it on.
I've been here to investigate the rumors that I've heard about this mansion being owned by my ancestors.
Okay,
Turns out it's true after
Good job.
seeing the same insignia on the armor.
that's it.
That's all I was here to investigate.
Now, what the hell was those two things that just literally bit the shit out of me and then threw me against your little thing? By the way, I'm not paying for damages.
I would say
I'll pay for it.
if you guys would like,
For sure.
Cletus and Crow make a nature check. Grumak, you can make that nature check with advantage if you would like.
You said I can make it with an advantage?
Advantage, yep.
Nature?
Yep.
Alright.
One.
Oh, good thing because I have a bad nature check. Oh, hey, good morning.
Nat 20.
Not one.
I got a 19.
Wait.
It did the -2.
Okay. So
Yeah, I
that
have
is,
a negative
that
two.
is
Yeah.
actually a nat 20?
It's
Nat 20, but I
with
got a
-2.
-2 on nature.
Nat 20 is
Because
automatic, though.
Not necessarily. But Grumak and Cletus, after grilling
Bird Boy.
Bird Boy, you stop and think for a second. The heat of the battle kind of gets you all frazzled and a little punchy, but think about it. Those were doppelgangers.
They were doppelganger. I thought I was just making
They-
something up.
Oh, they were indeed
Whoa.
doppelgangers.
interesting. Look at Cletus knows more about monsters than he realizes.
Yeah. How old is you, Bird Boy? You take a
19.
little long to answer that question.
Okay.
Do you not know your own age?
I'm 19.
You're 19? In your culture, are you a man? At that age?
Yeah.
Today?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna call you Birdman then.
Birdman.
Birdman.
Birdman!
Jesus, Murphy.
Sorry,
Alright.
Birdman. You're just gonna have to deal with his nicknames. It just happens.
I haven't thought of a nickname for Grumac yet.
Yeah.
I thought of
Well.
Mac Attack for a second, but it didn't work out.
Yeah,
It
you'll
didn't.
get there.
It didn't sound right. It didn't have the fall off the tongue kind of thing.
We'll figure. The more we decapitate these enemies, the more we'll get it moving along. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I agree with that. We'll figure it out.
All right.
So, what do you know about this mansion so far?
Do you have a map? Did you
I
bring a
do
map?
not have. No, I was
You,
not even sure that this property was owned by my family. I
you
do not
didn't
have a
even
map.
research any of your ancestral books or anything. Do you even have a key to get in here?
I do not have a key.
Look at this amateur. As I lift up the key, and I'm like, "How do you get into a building without a key?" And I have one.
Well, he broke through the window.
That is true. You did break through a window.
By the way, is that window still broken?
It is.
Right.
Yes, it would still be.
All right. I'm just making sure. We in a haunted house, okay?
All
Maybe it
right.
fixed
Well,
itself. I don't know.
Nope. Windows shatter. There's a little bit of glass on the frame of the
Mhm.
door, but that's about it.
All right. Let's go ahead and finish up the investigation on the top floor here. Birdman, you can follow us if you want or not, but we were trying to get the hell out of here. We woke up in a creepy kid's room that's back in that corridor over here to our back. We already investigated, don't worry about it, but I'm thinking about going over this door here.
Okay.
I follow behind because
I'm gonna investigate the door.
Alrighty. With an 11, looks very similar to the door that you left the children's room out of. However, this one seems to be a little bit more adorned. Um, looking at the, looks like the doorknob is almost like a dark diamond. Underneath it, there is a small shape of a blood drop that's black.
Oh, kind of like the doppelbangle. What the hell am I trying to
The
say?
doppelbangles.
The bagel dog out. I'm gonna do a Arcana check on there just to make sure there's no magic. Which
Oh, it's magic. And all of that magic is actually centered right on the doorknob and keyhole.
ooh, only on the doorknob and keyhole.
There is some across the whole, like it's the focal point is the doorknob and keyhole, and it kind of radiates throughout the rest of the door.
I'm gonna use my ritual spell to detect magic.
Yeah,
And it's concentration
Okay.
for up to 10 minutes.
you don't have.
Okay. So as you do it, you actually get
Is a 30-foot sphere.
30 foot. So in 30 feet of you.
You're just kidding.
So that glass door, all these glass doors here, all kind of shimmer with a silvery magic. The door that you're standing in front of, very, very bright magic, and it's almost stopping you from sensing anything beyond it.
Hmm. What do you guys think? Kick it in,
I don't know if that's a good idea.
or do you want to check the other doors first to see? Want to go back to it later? It seems very strong magic here. We can come back to it later. We can check the other doors to see if any of them have that strong magic.
Oh, yeah, okay, look at this.
What happened?
What are we looking
Identify
at?
spell.
Identify does what? 11 minutes.
If it's a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you can learn its properties and how to use them. Or basically what it does.
Okay. Yeah. So you take those 11 minutes.
I'll take those 11 minutes. You guys can check everything else out for right now. I'll be right here.
All right, I want to go to this door and do an investigation on this door.
All right.
I was going to go out on the balcony through the broken glass door. And
You could just
is
open
there
the
any
door.
windows going into that
Crow,
room?
as you go to walk out the door, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh,
Oh, that was a bad idea.
It-
Oh, you failed.
11.
You get your head chopped off.
As you go, you've walked through doorways before. It's not hard. But as you're about to cross that threshold, you are pushed back and just catch yourself from falling down the stairs there. Grumac, you hear just a scuffle from behind you. But you are looking at that. 18. Nice set of white double doors. Starting to sense a bit of a pattern. You're looking down beneath the knob, and there's a oval
ooh.
of reflective glass.
Good job, sir.
Arcana, with a 5, you gather it's probably similar to the other door that you just looked at.
You said an oval of glass?
Oval of reflective glass.
Oh, so it might be a double.
With that investigation, you do look, and where you should see your reflection, you do not see anything.
Oh, I'm a vampire.
You see the whole hallway behind you. You don't see Cletus. Assuming the 11 minutes have gone by,
Mm-hmm.
Cletus, you learn that this door is it's a magic lock that can only be opened by the appropriately paired key.
Sorry, on that door that I looked at, was there a
Mhm.
keyhole?
There was, yep.
Was it what? Was it the square one again?
No, this was the
Triangle.
no, this this was the reflective oval.
Oh, the oval was the
Yes.
keyhole.
Was right above the keyhole, yep.
Okay,
All
okay.
right. The one I'm at is a triangle.
One you're at is the black blood drop.
It's like a
The
teardrop.
black blood drop. Okay.
Means they killed people before in prison.
All right. I'm gonna just check out the next door over there, see what it has.
Give me an investigation check.
Go on this. Oh, there's 2 doors here.
10.
Investigation. You do notice that. Again, you notice that same pattern of. Okay, they really want to keep people out of these rooms, and you see above the keyhole a blue helix.
Oh,
So blue helix,
it
Mhm.
be. There
a
we go.
blood drop,
Mhm.
An oval.
an oval, and then I'm
Uh,
guessing this one's also an oval.
that with the 8 investigation, you already know what you're looking for with the doors. You do see this one is another reflective oval.
So this
Um,
might be the same room then.
this one here doesn't seem to have a keyhole.
Which one?
Is it locked?
You tell me.
Can I? Well, first let me do some of this. Do I detect any magic on the door?
Kind of just looking at it. Seems normal.
I want to try the handle.
Okay. The door does open.
Yeah, do the popcorn. Um, I'm gonna signal to them, hey, this is open. I'm going in. I'm gonna go into that room.
Okay. All right. So before we get into that room, let's take 5 if anyone needs to grab a drink or go to the bathroom
Uh-oh.
or anything. So it's 5:31. So like 5:35, 5:36 ish. And I will be right back.
Real question is, should we go get Peaches and Phantom before we go in? I'm guessing it's downstairs, the front door.
Can we actually get out?
That's an also valid question because nah, they're safe out there.
We
They
could
can take
use
care.
them.
We could use them, but it's literally, if this is the front door, It might be a very long trek to get there. I don't know what's in the front door.
We can send Crow Boy. My bad. We can send Bird Boy.
Crow boy. I mean, crow bird. It's pretty close.
He looked like a black bird. Ain't that right, Blackie?
Don't call me Blackie.
He's
right.
like,
All right, Birdman.
oh, we should probably look at this picture frame here. I know he's been obsessed with pictures.
Yes, he has.
So
Also
since
wanna
I'm going
look-
in, one you two can be like, hey, what's this picture over here?
I also want to look inside these suits of armor.
Ooh, good idea. Can you check to see if there's mithril plate armor so I can have it?
So you didn't have disadvantage?
So I don't have disadvantage anymore in stealth? It's only like 5,000 platinum or something like that to buy them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's ridiculous.
I
Oh,
have
bathroom break. I'm gonna feed Archer while we're waiting.
20 platinum.
Yeah, I know. I think I only have like 1 platinum or something. I have nothing. Sarah, I'll be right back. Remember, I'm down to 28 health. Sarah, are you hungry still? You don't want anything? I hear creepy talking.
Always hungry.
He's like, why do you hear people talking? Oh, creepy talking because he's whispering in my ear.
I forgot I got this ready. I gotta put
I only have, by the way, I only have 26 health left. So, what's everyone's health right now?
Hey, I'm 31.
I have prayer of healing, which everyone around me takes 2d8 plus 2 healing.
I
So
think
we can do that.
Birdman.
He got hit. He got hit with like 6 or something, right?
I think. Right, Birdman? You're muted.
5 damage.
5.
Oh, so he's still basically at full health. I'm almost there. My max is 43. I'm at 31. I can last a
To
little
the
bit.
beards. But like, I have a feeling that might get into a big battle next. I should probably just heal everyone.
Yeah, we could probably take a short rest too. I can get some of my spells back.
Oh, how long does the short rest usually take?
Minimum of 30 minutes to an hour, I think.
Oh,
Did
we
you
can go
guys?
back to the kids' room.
We could. Before we take that short rest, let's try and get. Let's just go to that window and open it up. Tell freaking Phantom and Peaches to come to the front door, and we just let them in.
That's true.
Or they can try climbing the wall. Pretty sure Phantom can do it. I don't know about Owlbear.
I'm sure he can. Oh yeah. He'll probably have just followed Phantom. So that what you want to do? We'll just stop it. But wait. And then go back and see if we can get the front door open.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Mhm.
There's got to be a downstairs, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a staircase right here.
That leads to the front door. But then there's this big, giant black spot at the front door.
Mm-hmm.
Which don't look good.
I mean,
right.
we're gonna have Phantom do a stealth check.
I
And
was just about to yell your name.
Were you?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yes?
Swear to God, I just looked at my watch and it was like 34. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my bad. I apologize.
Oh, you good?
All right.
Oh, before we do anything,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Friends on Birdman.
Okay. What does that spell do?
There's no save, by the way.
Concentration for up to a minute. Okay.
And then ask him what's his name. And since we're friends now.
All right.
True name.
Crow.
Whole name.
Suddenly you do feel you just got through a battle with these guys. They're pretty cool. They're friendly. You got this. And then go ahead, Cletus.
Alright, I'm going to ask him his name. I think he would have to make a charisma check. Or I would have to. Oh, no, it doesn't say. He's not hostile towards me.
No. Like if you were to use persuasion, you could roll with advantage.
Persuasion. Oh, no. Alright, bird boy. Or bird man. I would like to know your name. I think me not hitting you with my my fireball spell was a good enough indication that I mean you no harm. Because you did help me back there. So just, let's go by names. I am Cletus Truanvil. What is your name, boy?
My name's Chronorixius of Snicker.
Of what?
Of the Kingdom of Neruvius.
Oh. That sounds like nobility. Are you nobility?
I am.
I think we have a prince here.
Alright. Well, thank you for being honest finally. I didn't want to add you to my collection.
If you can.
Oh.
Hmm.
I still got a third level spell. Don't tempt me, boy.
All
right. So before we move on, we discussed it while you were gone for about 45 minutes.
Okay. What was discussed while I was absent?
We were
First,
gonna go back.
And how many death saving throws do you guys have to make? I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
like 9, I think.
All of them.
All of them need to be used.
Okay.
All right. We were gonna go back to the kids' playroom all the way back.
Okay.
First, Crow wanted to check out the armor to see if there's anything inside of it.
I wanted to look inside of the armor.
Okay. Give me an
I'll go back.
investigation check.
And then Cletus is going back to the kids' room to open up the window.
Oh my god. Rolling terrible.
I open
All
the
right.
window if I can.
Bro, so you kind of have to like put like one leg up on the banister to kind of look in, but you lift the faceplate up and you look in, and as your eyes look down, you see the inside of a hollow suit.
What kind of armor is it? And is it wearable?
It looks to be, just from when you guys were investigating earlier, it looks to be mainly decorative.
Nat 20 investigation. Can it be mithril?
Yes, magically in front of your eyes, it turns to mithril armor. No.
I use
Um,
transmutation magic to turn it to
uh,
mithril.
Picture anything
no. If
important?
they could hear you, you would be starting so much shit right now.
Uh-oh.
So she heard me say magically it's mithril armor, and she was like, "Well, you did that for ours." No, I didn't. Stop starting shit. All
Knew
right,
it!
I'm gonna open the
Grumac,
window.
what are you investigating?
Just picture, just see if there's
Okay.
anything different compared to that to the kids' room.
Look what
Yeah, this is a what you see is a kind of very dark gothic manor.
Is the shadow in the picture?
Is what?
That shadow that was in the kids' photos? The kids drawing pictures? Is it in that picture?
Oh no. This one's a very very detailed painting of with a 16 investigation. Looking at the different rooms, you're like, oh, you know what? That looks kind of like the kids' bedroom up there. And it is basically the outside, and on the bottom of the plaque says the Norixius Nocturnum.
Nocturnal.
Bro, you know anything about this?
Can I make a history check on that?
Sure.
Would it be advantage since it's his family?
I was debating on that, but since this, and with a 12, this is what I'll give you.
Yeah.
You haven't heard it called by this particular name. It seems that this name may have been lost to the ages or just not written down properly. Your extent would be basically that there was this grand building that was rumored to be in your family, and that's pretty much what you knew. Cletus, give me a strength check.
Oh no.
You need help there, buddy?
Probably. We'll see. Why didn't it roll?
Because you already buy it.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
Okay. With that, as you go to push it up, you're a hardy dude. You've opened windows before. This one ain't budging.
Well, maybe I'll just say fuck it. Break the window. With an axe.
All right. Roll an attack.
Two-handed attack. No way.
Joey can't find a cap.
So, as you go to slam your battle axe against this, it hits. You see a small crack, and your battle axe is pulled from your hands and it is cast to the other side of the room, and it embeds itself into the wall behind you.
So I hear something, and I'm like, what the hell is Cletus is doing?
You hear, cling, thump.
Well, damn.
Cletus, what's going on in here?
I can't open the window. And then I tried to break it, and it flung my axe.
I'm going to do an Arcana check on the window, which won't help.
We're trapped in here.
I'm like, dang it.
Crow, at this time, you think to yourself, that asshole cast friends on me.
Yes, I did.
But he still seems to be morally not bad.
Yes.
You'll get me back for it one day. I know.
With a 6 Arcana, something funky up with this window, but you're not exactly sure what it is.
Hmm.
Whatever,
Cletus, I'll try it too. Let's see.
Cletus.
Oh gosh, opening the window.
I'm gonna try it with my bare fist.
Grumac, you get it about an inch up, and then it slams shut down.
Yeah, Cletus, I think you're right. I think we're stuck in here.
I said it earlier. This house is haunted. They don't want us to leave.
1 point of order. What is everyone's passive perception?
12.
15.
12.
Okay. Crow, what was yours?
15.
15. That'll do it. You're just watching these guys battle a window. They're making a lot of noise. But the two animals that you now see outside don't react to it whatsoever.
Uh-oh.
And you know there is no way in hell, especially an animal as possibly feral as an owlbear, you know it would react if it heard something, even like a twig breaking.
Yeah.
Are we in the room number 1507 with John Cusack here?
1407.
1407 with John Cusack?
You're one floor up and one room over. It's 1408.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Cletus was closer. He was knocking on John Cusack's neighbor's door.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm gonna try something. Since I can see, I'm gonna try and misty step down there.
Ooh.
Okay. Would you mind? Thank you. Okay. So you've done this before a couple times. When you do it, you're gone for just a second. And you see just whooshing blue streaks of energy. This time, as you go through, the whooshing stops. And you're just kind of in that space. It only takes a second. You're usually there. And finally, it begins again. And you find yourself back in the kids' room.
The hell?
God damn it!
What the
And
hell?
you two hear from the toy room in the other room. God damn it.
All right, Cletus.
I go get my axe. Thank you.
I think we're completely stuck here.
We can't get out. Something's keeping us here. We gotta go
Yeah.
kill it.
Well,
Bro.
since you wasted like 1,700 spell slots, we should probably take a short rest.
Oh, not 1,700.
Hey,
Just about half.
You know,
Of my spell
1650.
about tree fitty.
Bat tree fitty. Yeah, I mean, if you guys would like to try and hunker down for a long rest, you can.
I'm gonna go to this door, and with my key, I'm gonna lock it to add a little extra more
Okay.
security to it.
All right.
You want to lock this door too, just in case?
Are we gonna go in the game room, or are we just gonna stay in the bedroom? Yeah, I'll lock it. I'll lock these doors as well.
I'm not going in that game room. It's creepier in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of dolls and stuff in there.
Oh wait, before we do that, I'm gonna throw the skeletons in there.
Oh, good idea. Unlock the door. Throw the skeletons.
Throw the skeletons in there. We don't care about your dead bodies.
I'm whipping them in there too.
Oh, God. So Grumac, you go up to the bed of the two long dead child twins, pick up the skeletons, and huck them into the other room. And Crow, you just see this giant half orc picking up these skeletons, and you just see bones scattering across the floor.
Oh,
I'm going over,
and I grabbed
picking
the other
up the spare bones.
I grabbed the other.
Oh,
was
I'm
this
sorry.
your
Those were
family?
probably your great cousins or something, but I
I'm
apologize.
Was this your family?
20th cousin, like 40th times removed.
You didn't even know they existed. Shut the hell up.
All right, I said a prayer for them. I am a paladin, so I said a prayer before I threw the bones.
Fair enough.
I bless this throw.
I bless these bones and this
I
throw.
cast Blessed Throw. All right.
Door's locked.
Doors are locked. You've locked both. So the double doors and this one.
Yeah, so the single
Okay.
door going into the hallway and then the double doors with the bones.
All right. Here, let me do this real
All right.
quick.
Oh, the doggy's following you.
Can you put scattered bones?
Oh, hang on.
Is there like a drum set in there we can use with the bones? Boom, 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 boom.
There is a xylophone set in there
Ooh,
that you could
boom, boom, boom.
essentially each one
You
of you
use
could
his
play
ribs.
xylophones. 2 on the ribs, 1 on the actual xylophone.
We might have to do that.
All right. So you guys are gonna be taking a
Just
long
a
rest.
just a short rest.
Will that get your spell slots back, Cletus?
It get
It
Ben's
gives
up.
me up to
Up.
3 levels. So if I get a 3rd level spell, I only get 1.
I mean, the long rest will redo my. We'll bring back my 2 spell slots. We might as well do
That
it,
is a
right?
long rest.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we
I'll
just need.
lose my 14 then. Hold up.
Your 14 what?
Oh, the mage armor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you can recast that once you
We'll
come
recast
back, though.
All
I'll
right.
take first guard then.
Now what's
Okay.
the wording on this?
First
thing?
watch.
Until next dawn. All right, cool. Do we know what time it is? If we take a long rest, will it be dawn? Do you know? Maybe. All right. We can take a long rest.
We can look out the window once we.
All right. So Grimac, you are taking the first watch.
Yep.
All right. Roll a perception check, please.
Perception. Where's my perception button at? There it is.
I won't get into bed because I don't care.
Okay.
That was a terrible perception.
Grimac,
You get another
you
point.
kind of sit through the night, waiting. You hear Cletus snoring. You hear the sounds of what you're hoping is the house kind of settling a little bit.
It's been here for
Or like-
years. It's settled.
Unsettling.
You think you hear something in the hallway, but you're not 100% sure. Nothing seems to be jiggling the door. You don't really hear anything walking around or anything happening anywhere in the house.
Here,
You heard that
no.
knocking.
Mhm.
I quietly walk up to Crow, wake him up.
Cletus and Grimac, roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Cletus. Oh gosh. Wisdom
Yes.
saving throw.
Finally.
16, sir.
Okay.
No point of madness for me today.
You. Oof. That was creepy. But you know what? You kept your composure. You're doing okay. Grimac, you said you were waking Crow up?
Yep.
Alright. Tell me how that plays out.
So I shake him up. I mean,
What
I'm
do you
guessing.
want?
Hey, by the way, there's going to be knocking on the door. Obviously, don't open it. I think the house is playing with their minds, so be in a sharp lookout. With that
Alright.
said, it's your turn for a lookout. I'm going to bed.
All right. Crow takes second watch.
Alright. Perception check.
Alright, I'm going to hit long rest. since
I
it's
would
6.
say for this one, it's going to be just a regular roll because you're going to be doing kind of eyes and ears. So it'll be a little bit of both.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay.
Better than what I had.
All right. You wait. Waiting for that knocking sound that Grumac told you about. Doesn't come. The house is very silent.
But deadly.
Thinking about the knocking sound that Grumac told me about, is there like a crack under the door that I can look through to see if I see any shadows? See if there's any more either
There is.
shapeshifters or creatures.
Yep. There's a small crack under the door. If you would like to give me a perception check, and that would be with the advantage.
Advantageous. Ooh, good thing.
23. So you're looking out, and you can actually just getting low enough to the ground. You can actually, through your left eye, see all the way to across the hall to that door that was open.
Okay.
You give it a minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes. You don't see any movement,
All right.
and the rest of your watch goes by uneventfully.
So I'm gonna go over to Cletus. Just wake him up.
How
Okay.
you wake me up? It's your perfect chance to get me back.
5-star.
I'll get you back later. I'm just gonna wake you up, kind of just like smack you upside the head, wake you up, tell you how my watch went smoothly, and then tell you about the knocking that Grumak told me about.
All right. My turn, I guess. I'll stand by the door. You can sleep on the bed where the skeleton was. Go ahead.
I slept on
Seeing
a
as
little couch.
Crow already slept. He's actually so the key is on Grumak.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over
It's safe
to
with me,
Grumak.
because he has a high AC.
I'm gonna go over to Grumak and try and grab the key off of him without waking him up.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Oh, come on. Joke's on you. It's in my
Grumak.
underwear. Good luck.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Perception with disadvantage.
Actually, what is your perception modifier?
Mine is +2.
+2. So here's how I'm going to tell you that the only way you will notice this happens is if you roll 2 natural 20s.
Oh.
And I know the last time I dared you, you did it.
Nope, that one. And a 13.
Crow almost effortlessly
Or is
just...
that...
That wasn't a 1, that was a 7.
It showed up a 1 on my screen. Really weird.
The 1 and the 7 look almost identical.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
like
they're
exactly
very
the same.
close. But yeah, Crow, you now have the key.
Okay.
All right.
So-
go ahead.
I'm going to, since I took a long rest, I'm going to cast use my psionic power to cast Psychic Whispers on both of them.
So you haven't taken a long rest yet. So you had essentially 4 hours, and then you took watch, and you still need 4 hours afterwards.
Okay. Then
But if you had that from the previous day, you would still be able to use it.
so yeah, I would have still had it from the previous day.
Correct.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Psychic Whispers on them.
And?
Need 8. Alright, so it'll work for 4 hours.
What does it do?
I can talk to both of you psychically if we're within a mile of each other.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
I'd say you're just in the range of a mile from each one of them, so you should be fine.
Just made it. Just made it.
Just barely under the line. It's
As long as we're in this house, we're...
Is for each number equals an hour, so that you rolled a 4, so that's 4 hours.
4 hours.
Yes. And I'm going to use the key to unlock the door, and then I'm going to toss it back to Cletus.
I'm like, what the hell are you doing? I catch the key.
And
Mm.
I'm going to leave the room, close the door behind me very quietly,
And
and
it proceeds to die.
and I'm going to tell Cletus to lock the door back up, and I'll tell him when I come back.
Alright, whatever.
Okay.
He really wants to see that statue. I mean,
I'll lock the
that
door.
suit of armor.
All
What do you
right.
do, boy?
I'm gonna go over to the suit of armor that I didn't investigate
Mm-hmm.
and investigate it.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh
Oh,
my god, why
you
a
gonna
nat
knock
one?
over everything.
Why a nat one?
And you hear me say you suck.
Shut up,
I can hear you,
please.
boy.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I can hear.
DC.
Ooh.
Damn it.
23.
All right. So as you, like before, had to kind of step on the banister to get out, because these are some pretty tall suits of armor. You can't just kind of peek in there.
You fall
So you kind of
inside.
step on the banister and you slip off. But you kind of just do like a back roll and tumble into like that 3-point superhero pose, and you're like, all right, that was close.
Do a
All
barrel
right.
roll.
But you also did realize that made a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Cletus, you actually would have heard the clanging of armor.
Am I able to talk to you through the psychic whispers? Or only
Yes.
you talk to us?
We can talk to each other.
To each.
All three of us.
Alright.
So you would have known that when he was like, hey, I'm assuming you gave him all the instructions for locking the door telepathically.
Yeah.
So you would know that you can respond.
Alright. Birdman, you alright?
Yeah, I'm all good.
And I put my finger
Just slept.
to my ear.
For no reason.
For no reason. You alright, Birdman? What
You're
you doing
slept.
up there? I heard some noise.
You use your 2 fingers to kind of block your ear due to Grumak's snoring, but you feel like,
It
you know
is
what, this
loud.
feels kind of natural, so I'm going to do this whenever I have to telepathically talk to him.
And so when you said I slipped and I landed in the 3-point position, would I have landed down here?
No, it would essentially
No?
be you were
Oh, just
here
back up here?
trying to like look into the top of the armor and
Oh, okay. And I
like just
slipped.
kind of fell that way. I would
Oh.
say had you rolled less, you would have gone the other way.
Alright. So I'm actually
It's the
going
suit
to walk over and down the stairs,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go down the left staircase.
This one here.
Yes, right there.
Okay.
And are these doors or picture frame?
So this is a giant picture frame on top of the second landing. And that is actually a giant painted portrait of the Neurixius family crest.
Alright.
That could have been used to point at that instead of the armor.
I mean, you guys were right by the armor. Also, I had forgotten that was there. But if you're looking down there, I'll describe it as best as possible because I have the 2 separate maps, and I don't want to like pull you guys all the way down there just to do that. But you basically give me a perception check.
Oh, whoa.
Double 11s. So you see as you come down the stairs, looking out. I'm assuming towards where the painting was on the upper level. So you actually see a long hallway that leads to what would be assumedly the front door, front double doors. You see a pair of statues, a couple rooms, and 2 hallways that kind of lead off. So you got a whole other floor you can explore. And obviously you do see there's and you should be able to see it on that. You see there's a mirror and a chair that are just kind of sitting there at
Mirror,
the bottom of the
mirror on the
staircase.
wall.
Thing
Mirror
is,
on the table.
Is that
I
a
remember-
haunted mirror where you can see the ghost room?
so he's gonna remember earlier that he looked at the reflective glass over here and he
Mhm.
saw nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna walk over to this mirror and see
Mhm.
if it's the same, if it's just a normal mirror.
So looking at the mirror, you see that it's 1 second.
Oh, she's gonna tell her, get out of here now.
Get
I
out
need to
of here
tell him a
now.
secret. I need to tell him a secret. Come on.
So you see the mirror is heavily cobwebbed, dust all over it, but there is a small section where it seems to be wiped clear. Give me a perception check.
Figure
17. You're not covering your ears. Okay. I feel like you would listen to this part. In the mirror, you see two figures. One of them is not you. You don't see yourself at all. But you see a blonde elven woman and a brunette satyr walking across the hallway.
Okay.
haunted house when you're by yourself.
So you said that
Check for fingerprints.
it was just that one section of the
Yep.
mirror that was
Yeah,
wiped
it
clean?
looks like someone took their hand and just kind of like wiped it clean real quick.
Alright. And so I'm just gonna like wipe away the cobwebs. Can I like grab the mirror?
Give me a strength check.
Oh, no.
Why aren't you doing right there?
With an 11, you go and you try to pick it up, and it seems to be almost bolted to the table.
So seeing these two figures that I don't know what they are, I'm gonna go back, talk to Cletus, and just
Okay.
ask
Can't you
if
just
he
talk to me
knows.
right now?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That works too.
Just ask if he knows about any. He said blonde elven women
Blonde
and
elven woman who's dressed almost in all black, and a brunette satyr who's kind of dressed in a kind of flowing green dress.
ask Cletus if he knows anything about these two figures or if he's their friend.
Yeah, we were in jail together. We escaped prison 3 times. Well, 2 times technically. The second one was like a prank. Not much of a prank, but it was a prank.
Come back to you being imprisoned 3 times later.
What'd you say?
We'll come back to you being imprisoned 3 times a little later time.
Essentially, he's like, that's a lot to unpack right now, but we'll get back. We're going to circle back to that.
Yeah.
You get the feeling
So-
that Cletus is overly honest about certain things.
Yeah. And so I told Cletus that I see these two people walking in a mirror in a hallway, but I don't see myself. So I'm assuming it's a different part of the mansion.
Is it this? Does it look like that hallway?
So with your 17 perception, I would imagine if you see what would be two figures walking behind you, you would have turned around. You saw nothing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
That sounds.
With the 17 perception, could I have seen the background looking into the mirror, seeing if it was the same, if there were any differences?
Oh,
from where I
yeah.
was?
So I apologize. I should have been a little bit more clear on that one. So you look into the mirror, and then you kind of whip around, thinking they are behind you. It looks the exact same as you saw it in the mirror. You are just not there, and they were there in the mirror, but they're not there where you are. If that makes sense.
That sounds like a looking glass into a separate dimension. It's like a sub dimension of the same area. That's what it sounds like to me.
Possibly.
It's like a different plane of existence that's happening on top of our plane of existence. Now, you understand what I mean?
Yes, I understand.
Or do
I tell you what.
I tell you what.
Crow's gonna walk over to this chair
Okay.
and kind of just like look underneath it, see if there's anything under.
Okay, give me an investigation check. 24. You take a look. It's heavily covered in dust and cobwebs. You take a peek underneath. Nothing really. Still dusty. Like it hasn't
Okay.
been used or sat in a long time.
All right.
By this time, would we have finished our long rest?
This is all happening in a couple minutes during the thing. So whenever Crow gets back, you would finish your watch and.
So that's like the longest so far.
Right. So all right. So I would say because it was Grumac on the, you would have your long rest at this point. Cletus.
Click, click.
Click, click.
Okay. So Crow's gonna go back upstairs.
Okay.
What is this?
What is this one right here? So it's a kind of like a standing candelabra. So it's just got candles on it that are flickering, giving a dim light.
Okay. He's gonna walk back over here. He's gonna over towards the picture frame. He's gonna be careful because he knows that this door right here is open, but he doesn't know what's in it. So he's gonna go back over to the picture frame and I'm gonna do another investigation check on it.
Okay, go ahead. With your background, you know what to look for.
Yeah.
You kind of you're kind of just wrapping your knuckles across different points, waiting, pushing a couple different ones. Seems to be a normal picture frame. You do notice because you knock with the 23, you knock on the walls. There is a room behind it, which is presumably led to by this door here.
Can I is the picture frame just like hanging by one point or is it like bolted into the wall?
It's with the 23 investigation, you notice that it is fairly secured up against the wall.
Okay.
Something of this size,
Yeah.
like these big picture frames here, are going to be like 6 foot by 10 foot tall.
Oh, okay.
So they're quite large. So they do require quite a bit of anchoring to get them to stay onto the wall.
Okay.
But you kind of run your fingers behind the frame. You don't really notice any like hidden switches or anything like that.
So after all this, I'm gonna go back to the room. As I pass this little stairwell,
Mm-hmm.
I tell Cletus that I'm coming back to unlock the door.
Alright. I unlock the door, open the door. Get in here.
Again.
Shut it, lock it. I go to sleep.
All right.
Is that a long rest or a short rest?
That'll be a long rest.
All right.
So, Cletus, give me a perception check, please, for your watch.
Perception. Okay, here we go.
And here we go.
Fitting.
15.
Not bad. It keeps increasing.
It almost was a net one, okay? it like hanged there for a second and then rolled.
Good thing, because we probably would have got killed if you rolled in that one.
Maybe
Okay.
we wouldn't have noticed it.
That's true.
It just
Cletus, you wait. You've heard all the things. You want to look for, or look for anything weird. You kind of pace the room a little bit. You're waiting for those strange, odd sounds. Okay. You don't.
as before at the beginning of my watch, I want to say I did detect magic just in case. So anything within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
If it's magical in any way, I want to know if it's around.
Absolutely, yeah. You automatically get a ping from both sets of doors. You get quite a big ping from Grumac and Crow. You're assuming they have some, magical items on them. But other than that, there's nothing in the room. Nothing that's coming in. Grumac.
Yep.
As you're finishing up your long rest, you hear in your ear,
Ooh, good thing I had my crucifix on. That would really stop the hunt from happening.
That's my fault.
ooh, ooh, okay. Um, okay.
I think I'm dead, guys.
The dreams that you were having of glorious battle and coming home to your family. You see them in the distance. All of a sudden, the sky turns black. Winds start picking up. A large shadow starts looming from behind your family. Cletus,
Mm-hmm.
you hear Grumac stirring in his sleep. And as you look over, you see a large,
Oh,
wispy frame standing over him. And you see it go down towards Grumac's face. And you see that it seems to kind of caress his face with a skeletal hand. And you see Grumac's face kind of sallow a little bit.
All
Grumac,
right. As soon as I see this thing, I'm casting Chromatic Orb.
okay, 1 second.
it's a Dementor attacking me.
He's sucking
Mhm.
your life essence
Hang on. Okay. I have to change this real quick.
Oh no.
Grumac, as you have... Oh, it pains me to do this. No, it doesn't.
away.
You son of a bitch.
You get 1 level of exhaustion.
Grumac, please refresh your character sheet.
Oh no.
Oh, oh no.
Oh no, why did it not take?
Yes, it didn't take. I prevented it
Resisted.
from
He
happening.
resisted.
Yeah, not so much. You might have to change that. Oh no, wait, no, I can do it. All right, that should now take. Yeah, refresh that now, Grumac. You wake up from that nightmare as that shadow looks like it's coming for your family, and you wake up eyes wide open and you see that same shadow standing above you. You feel physically weakened and your strength has been drained.
You son of a. I see it now. You suck.
How many?
I lost 4 points of strength.
Oh no. You roll a d4, right? Every time?
I did, yep. And with that, I need everyone to roll initiative. Wait,
Do I get my attack first?
no. Because technically, it got its attack first.
Alright. Initiativo.
You're taking away my damage. I don't appreciate that one bit.
Why did that not go?
Oh, I need to click on my guy. Wow, I'm rolling.
20.
We're rolling big numbers here. What?
There we go.
I got a 12.
Cuckoo.
No, appreciate this one character doing better.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. It's the same as 20 either way. All right.
So I go last. Cool.
Grumak, what is your dexterity?
Where is it at? I'm a +1. I'm at 12.
Okay, the shadow goes first.
Oh, you take that back.
And still being over you, it's gonna go again. And try. He's gonna come down. With a natural 16 plus 4,
It hits.
it is going to. Oh, I apologize. There is more than just the strength drain. You take damage too.
Oh.
So on the first one,
Did he at least
you
finish his long rest?
take. He did.
You waited
take-
until we were
For the previous one that originally drained your strength, you take 10 points of necrotic damage. And for this one, you take
0 because I blocked it. Dang
nine
it.
points of necrotic damage, and oof. Oh man,
Oh no.
Joe's gonna hate me.
I already do.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, let's get their brains sucked out like hey, I'm gonna worry about it. You know, like sugar. A lot.
Okay,
And they have a secret
so that should
cool.
take. So Grumac, if you wouldn't mind updating your sheet one more time.
Oh, come on.
Poppy.
As
Yep.
you see,
Oh my gosh.
I got an email. Dance canceled today, so we're good to keep going.
all right, we'll go a little bit longer. Love it.
6:45 is how long I can play for.
Okay. Let's see if you guys can do that. So it will come back down. Before it had only laid one hand. Now it's going to take its other hand, and it is just sapping your strength out.
Appreciate it if you stop touching my strength, please.
Grumac, you're up.
Is it considered an undead beast?
Possibly.
Possibly. Awesome. So, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast this.
Find favor. Concentrated prayers and praying. Okay, cool.
And then I'm going to go ahead and attack him.
So as you grab your holy symbol, a aura of radiant energy takes over, and you deal. Okay, so 7 points. And, oh, there you go.
Plus that.
All right, so as you physically drained, you just took a long rest, but you are as tired as ever. You grab your longsword of holy remembrance and you slash out. You cut right through this beast as your blade glows with divine radiant energy for. So that's 11 points of damage.
I'm going to attack him again with rage. Rage, and then do another.
I'll tell you what.
Quick question: Are
Yeah.
shadows vulnerable to radiant?
They are. And with that last attack, as you slice up, or you slice back down one more time, the shadow disappears.
I didn't have to do a thing. I saved the
Nope.
spell. But like another question about the vulnerabilities. When you get hit by something you're vulnerable against, doesn't it double?
It does.
So that 4 would have been an 8.
Correct.
Oh.
16 damage. Ouch.
Yep.
How many hit points did it have?
Don't worry about it. I gotta homebrew my shit just for that exact reason.
After it dies, do I regenerate, or am I stuck with +1 strength for the rest of my life?
You don't know.
Gotta roll something to figure that out.
So, Cletus and Crow. I'll tell you what.
Arcana check?
maybe.
I would say medicine check.
Medicine.
Uh,
There we go.
Grumach, I will give you, if you would like to do a medicine check with advantage, because yes, it
Okay.
was an undead creature.
Oh,
I got
damn
a
it.
16.
I got a 13. What happened, Sarah?
That is a nat 1, sir.
Well, he
Oh,
got a
that
nat
was with
one.
the.
I got a 16. That was
Gotcha,
with
gotcha.
the.
I
Was
rolled
that
the second
critical?
time for advantage, so it would be a 13 is what I would be keeping.
You're not really sure, Grumach. Cletus, you know, you had a feeling that if he takes another rest, that should help.
All right.
Short rest or long rest?
I think it's a long rest.
With a 16, you don't know.
Oh, no. Cletus, what do you see, boy? Oh, hey,
All
Whoa.
right,
that helps.
nat 20. Crow, you recognize you were shaken awake at this. You recognize that being immediately as a shadow. You know that if Grumach takes either a short or long rest, his strength will go back to normal.
All right.
Okay,
All right. Take a
that's
short
good.
rest. Use some hit dice to heal yourself.
I wanna take a rest, guys.
Just take
How
30 minutes. Take
do I
30 minutes. You're
take?
fine.
30,
Do
yeah, 30 to an hour.
do I roll for all 5 of the hit dice, or is it
No,
only
as
for a
many as
certain
you
amount?
want to use.
As many as you want to use, but basically, if you guys are gonna
Well, I'm
take that
fine.
take the time, I mean, okay. Let me.
My detect magic didn't even detect that thing.
Nope, it's not a magical being.
It's
Oh,
undead.
play it. You have to add money.
Okay. All right.
So what is there like a punishment for using all the hit die, or what I'm confused
No,
exactly. You
No,
just
you can't.
that's all you
you
would
just
have. If you take another short rest later, you won't have any hit die to heal.
oh,
Correct. Yeah.
gotcha.
Grumac, if you reload your page one more time, your strength is back.
Nice. I want to roll these, see how much health.
And you all still very nervous from the fight.
3. What the heck? Did
Realize
I
that
even roll the right one?
this
I
would be
may
a
not have
perfect
rolled.
time for an ambush from something, but you feel like you guys may have
Stop that.
gone past that
Why
or
didn't it
avoided
roll?
that.
Why did it only roll 1? That
It rolls
doesn't
one
come.
at a time.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's one was a 2. What the?
So a 3,
12.
a 10. Good job.
Yeah, I got a 10 on that one.
I got 3.
15.
So that's a total of 15 there. I mean, that's pretty damn close to full.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't need to roll another one. I'm at 43 out of 47. I'll just do 2 rolls in, and I'll be good.
And you'll have 3 more still. All right.
hmm
Let's head back out there.
Let's go.
Crow, with that 22 medicine, since you knew exactly what that being was, you know that it can essentially get into any room as long as there is a 1-inch gap.
So
You want something to roll it? This is not a nice back. Come on. I need something to roll.
some of the rope.
Well, we're about to leave the room, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna check
Well,
on Grumac.
if we come back here to use this as the center spot for us to rest, don't really want that thing around.
Yeah, let's say you told us about the shadow thing, and it can
Uh-huh.
get anywhere if there's a gap. And we'll just take out some of our rope and close any and all gaps we can. Or we could just use the covers. Look, there's covers on the bed, there's pillows, there's paper. We can do whatever. But we'll do that when we get back. If we come back.
Before we leave the room, I want to investigate this picture.
Okay. Give me an
Oh,
investigation check.
also when that ghost died, was there anything left behind of it?
No, it completely just
Shadow.
dissipated.
Okay. Are
20.
you sure?
Yes.
Dang
15
it.
and a 20.
That being was essentially just
Here to kill you.
pure death and mist. It had
Well,
nothing on it except for its form.
good thing that he was not expecting me to use some death on him.
Right. Crow, you take the time, you do your usual, knocks and everything. You do realize that the wall that you are facing is an outside wall to the house.
Okay.
Alright, Grumag, you alright?
Yeah, I think I'm good now.
I don't know
I
what
think
exactly happened.
uh death came for me and my family, so we need to get this taken care of so I can
It rolled a natural 19 on stealth
oh.
with a
And I rolled a
plus 6
16
modifier.
on perception. No, 15 on perception, so I just missed it.
Yeah, it was. You would have probably had to roll a nat 20
Yeah.
to see it.
Cause I got a, what's my perception? I got a +2. So it's,
Even then, I don't even know if you would have seen it because I had a 25.
Good thing
yeah, I
for
didn't even get a
me,
nat 20, and even with a nat
Yeah.
20, it would have been 22.
Even with nat 20, you wouldn't have seen it.
he did not even realize he was fighting against a paladin apparently. And I'm all divine.
It all came up to the luck of a D6 on who it was going to go for.
Oh.
And it killed
God
him.
Luckily
damn.
for me, he went for a paladin who was not gonna
Just
sit
sit there and
down.
let his strength get sapped.
Just be like, oh, nay, nay.
Alright, let's get up out of here. I think we just gotta keep moving.
I'm like, oh, what's this? Hunter's mark? Not Hunter's mark.
I'm gonna
Divine
unlock the
favor
door.
with radiant damage. Goodbye. Hey,
The door.
Cletus, how did you get that key? That was on me.
Um, Birdman took it.
Damn it, Birdman.
I unlock the door. We go through.
How
All right.
did you like going through my underwear for that key?
Traumatizing.
He had to get past. He had to get past the snake.
You're welcome.
All right.
And as we go through,
we gonna
I'm
go
not.
to the
Are we
room.
gonna check the room again? Because we don't have keys for the top two, right? Yet.
Top three.
Top
This
three.
one. This one. Oh, it's four actually. This one, and this one.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4.
this one's open. We don't have keys for that one because this is a oval. These two are oval.
This is the
This
blood
one's
drop.
teardrop and then blood drop, and this one is
Helix.
Blue
helix.
helix, yep.
So,
So.
all right,
I'm
I want to use
do
my
something.
perception. I want to see if I can hear anything on the other side of the door.
You have a gun.
I'm gonna cast
Hard to tell.
invisibility on myself.
I got time
Okay.
to set it.
Oh, and I turn around and I'm like, oh, Cletus is disappearing. I'm gonna step back. You two stealth people can go ahead, and I'll watch guard until you call. It's ready.
Okay.
All right.
So, how did you do that?
Through D&D.
Oh,
Beyond.
that's
You go
cool.
to conditions, and the little screen will pop up. You can go blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, grappled, incapacitated, invisible, paralyzed,
Oh.
petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, stunned, and unconscious. And it even has
I,
levels of exhaustion.
I was
That's good to know.
I was frightened, by the way, and now I'm not.
Actually, you know what? Give me a wisdom saving throw, Grumac.
Oh,
No.
oh, that's
Oh,
good.
that's good.
You feel okay.
Nice. Yeah.
I will say, with that long rest, you can actually remove your point of
Ooh.
madness.
All right, point of madness is no more for now. I have a tally mark going
And
for
I'm
it.
invisible
As
for
do I.
an hour.
An hour.
Got it.
All right.
All right, Cletus leads the way.
With
Squishy,
that, I will
squishy tank.
I will step
Give-
forward into the room.
Give me a perception check.
Hmm,
Perception.
so
Where are you?
dark.
There you are.
What happened? Oh, A, hit A.
8.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
a room.
It's a room. Here's what you see. Oh, actually, hang on.
It was so close to being like a high number, and it went.
Mhm. Yeah, not so much. Do. All right.
Another skelly.
So as you look into the room, you see skeleton sitting at a desk, some books and lanterns strewn in front of it, large bear rug on the floor with two scarlet chairs,
Who's
kind
that?
of let
I was thinking that too.
regular ass bear, not an owl bear, with two scarlet chairs facing a fireplace. There is a small bookshelf over here, a little sitting table, and what looks to be like an armoire.
I'm gonna investigate the desk and search the drawers for any and all keys I can find, and then I'm gonna try and read that book that's on top of the desk.
All right, so if anyone wants to investigate anything, give me an investigation check and tell me what you're investigating. Yeah, what? Give me the check.
I'm gonna investigate the bookshelf.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's a nice desk, Cletus.
That is a
That
nice
is
desk.
nice desk.
I'll climb up on the desk. Hey, maybe somebody else have a better time. I'm gonna check
Oh,
over here. I'm
I
gonna
didn't see
look
the
for the keys
skeleton before.
again in this
Hmm.
thing.
Grumak, you do find, just looking through, you do find a couple of books. One is about the patrons of the world of Renfilmire, which is your world that you guys live upon.
Oh, we're back in our world. Okay, I got you.
Yes. And you also find a book on the history of Neurixius.
Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and keep that book.
Pocket it.
Slash do a quick read, a speed read on it.
As you open it up, you look at the pages and they're all blurry. Every single one. It's almost like you're not focusing, but as even concentrating on it, you cannot read what's on the page.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss the book to Crow. Maybe he can read it.
Before you do that, Crow, what are you investigating?
I'm investigating this journal.
Okay. So what you see is so on a DC 17. Obviously, you see the skeleton sitting in the chair. Upon closer inspection, you do notice two scars on the spinal column. You also notice that it is holding a very intricate looking pen.
That oval shaped.
It's just a nice looking pen. It's a
That's a
black
nice
pen with a
pen.
little bit of gold inlay to it.
Whatever this is, I'm searching it for more keys.
Okay, do an investigation check.
Is there anything special
9.
about this journal?
Going through there, you just find like just different pages, like blank pages.
Okay.
Sorry, Cletus. You see just kind of blank pages. Looks just like a stationery closet almost.
Oh, okay.
So, Crow, for the investigation check on the papers, reading some of the books on the table show that they're all kind of journals, more or less, and like kind of notes on something that this person might have been looking at. Reading some of the books at the table show that the eldest son, Herdez, Herdez, had stumbled upon a long-lost secret that his parents, Meson, Meson, who is his father, and Tirme, Tirme, his mother,
Oh, damn.
seemed not to know about, hoping to keep his younger brothers Jordan and Gildisk safe from whatever may come. And as you're kind of flipping through it, you find more notes saying that long ago, three brothers in the Neurixius family stumbled upon how their family got the riches that they have. The oldest brother, tired of struggling, wanted to use that wealth. Middle brother wanted nothing to do with it, wanted to walk away, didn't care, just wanted his hands clean. The youngest brother wanted to remove the wealth from the family to avoid any ill-gotten curses. After years of dispute, the older brother actually killed the youngest brother in combat, securing the wealth for the family.
Mm-hmm.
Trial by combat.
I'm gonna be right next to Grumac, and I'm like, hey, let me see that book.
And I hand him the book, and I'm like, I'm gonna look out this window. That's a nice curtain that I'm looking at.
That's a nice curtain.
The Neurixius book. Do I see what's in the
You
pages?
see about the same.
If I spend some time and do comprehend languages, would I be able to read it?
How long does that take?
10 minutes.
Yep, I'd say you probably take a peek. I'll tell you what. You know what? Just going into it, you know that it's not a language thing. It's a vision thing. There are no perceptible words. You can't. What's written on the pages
Oh, yeah, I see it.
is
Never
kind
mind. I
of
can't
like
do it.
shifty.
Right.
Like there is not a single legible word on that page for you.
Not for me. All right. I'll walk over to Crow. Here's a book of your familia.
Crow, you take the book, you take a quick peek. Same thing. Just very like the text on the page seems to shift anytime you try and focus on it.
There's some
Okay.
type of magic on it. I know. Let me do Arcana check, actually. 17.
There is no magic on that book whatsoever.
What?
Grumach, what are you looking for?
I'm looking at whatever this is.
That is a fireplace.
Okay.
You see that there's like an iron holder that would hold logs, but completely empty. There's a little bit of ash underneath.
All right. I didn't
Is
find
there
any
any
keys yet.
bones in the ash?
Nope.
Am I only able to talk psychically to Crow?
That
Or will I be able to talk to
that would be
Grumac as well?
gone by now
Yeah, it was
because
gone.
your
Oh yeah, he
watch.
took the rest of his rest. Yeah,
Correct. Yeah, your watch would have been about 4 hours.
got it. Well, I say since I'm invisible, I'm gonna take a walk real quick. I'm out in the hallway,
Okay.
going downstairs.
Are there
Okay.
drawers on the desk?
Say again?
This button.
Are there drawers on the desk?
There are drawers. As you kind of rifle through them, you just find, quills, ink, everything like that. Yeah, the only noticeable thing would be the intricate pen that the
Did
skeleton was holding.
anyone investigate that or Arcana check on that yet?
Yeah, I arcana'd the book.
Did you Arcana the pen?
No.
Anyone investigate the pen? Well,
I
that's
can
a pen.
It's a pen.
Oh,
Go ahead, Crow.
oh God.
It's
And
a
then Arcana the pen.
There is a faint source of magic from it.
Ooh.
Oh, pick up the pen. Maybe you can read the book only using the pen.
Ooh. Again?
Crow, yeah, you see, it's skeleton's holding the pen.
Hey, Crow, there's some magic coming out of that pen. We should probably take it. Maybe Cletus can look at it and maybe he'll figure out something, but I know there's magic in there.
Try the pen. out of the skeleton's hand.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna like put it in a back pocket.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Ooh.
You see,
So
I think
as you go to pull the pen, the skeleton actually comes to life and swings at you, and you just manage to duck out of the way.
Kill it
for good measure, I'm just gonna smack it.
with a sword.
The skeleton with my sword.
Are you too far away?
That's
It's all the way over there.
that
Oh,
skeleton
sorry.
is right there.
I forgot to move it first.
So
I'm not even there.
Crow and Grumac, if you would not mind
Initiative.
rolling some initiative for me real quick.
And I'm just searching the
Ooh.
first floor. I'm just walking around.
I'm rolling some big initiative numbers today.
Yeah.
And so is the monster.
What
Oh,
the heck?
oh damn.
Got
All
you
right.
again.
You
So
son of
it's gonna reach under the table and grab a short sword that you did not see was there.
who
And
investigated that table? That
Crow,
one.
it's gonna
Crow
ooh
did too, but he
yeah.
didn't roll high enough.
I investigated the journal.
I'm assuming a 23 hits, and it's gonna swing at you for 3 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good damage there.
and that's
That's a
all
lot
it
of
can do
damage.
because it's kind of flanked at the moment.
I'm gonna go. That's advantage on the swing, right? Because he's flanked.
He is flanked. Yep.
He's about to be dead.
All right, all right. 10 damage. There's a 16 hit.
16 hits, and that
Alright.
is 10 damage.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do a crit hit on him real quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I bet you will.
Mhm.
Oh shit. Yeah, you do.
Dang it, so close.
24 also hits, and yeah, with a couple quick hits, you are able to tear that skeleton asunder.
Don't worry, Crow. I got this guy.
So does it just like kind of break down?
Yep, just kind of crumbles into the chair.
Let me investigate that body.
But you now have the
Take the sword.
The
You
pen.
have the sword.
Yeah, can we investigate that sword as well?
yep. With a 12, you're looking at the sword. It's just regular ass short sword.
Can I actually grab the part of the skeleton where you said there were those scars?
Absolutely, yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna grab that, pocket
Okay.
it.
Okay.
The sword?
And then if anyone wants to take a look at the pen again, now that nothing's attacking you.
Yes,
They could
let's.
try and catch up to me. Oh, did you
Oh,
say I left the Healing Stone
I
behind?
think we should use my investigation because it's a nat 20.
Even without a nat, Crow is higher.
Dang it!
Crow being on the side of the pen, you actually were able to pick it up first. As you're turning it, kind of looking at it, it's a very, very nice pen. But your left thumb just kind of click, and it pulls apart, and you see a very nice key with a blue helix on it.
Oh,
Oh, that's that room over there.
we found the next room.
Um,
I don't know that
Joe,
yet. I'm downstairs.
Joe, you said you had to leave at 6:45, correct?
Correct. So that's a
All right,
good place to hold.
We'll hold off at this point. So you guys have just real quick, if I am correct.
Before you say anything else, I take the skull of this creature that we just defeated, go to the banister, be like, "Hey, Cletus, we got another one!" And I throw the skull at Cletus.
Yeah, I run back. I catch it. Oh yeah!
That,
I'll
that
tell you what,
sound
Cletus, give me an athletics check to catch it.
Athletics. Oh, that's not good.
Don't shatter it.
Oh, okay. 15.
that's not bad.
15. You kind of fumble it a little bit, but you got it.
And I
That skeleton
tie it-
attacked us.
tie it through his
Attacked
eye
Crow after we took the pen out of his hand, but I slashed it up real good.
I come back
Also,
right there.
Also, we have a key to go to the Helix room. So
Oh, alright, coming up.
Cletus, I will say, while you were down there, you got If as long as you remember the view that I gave to Crow, that's about what you see.
All right. All right. We got to get downstairs somehow, though.
I think this is just a puzzle. Each room provides us with a key for the next room, and I think that's eventually downstairs.
Yes, most likely.
All right. And with that, we will leave that for this session. Thank you very much. If my notes are correct, you guys have the orange square key and the blue helix key, correct?
Right.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Next question is,
The black
we,
teardrop and the reflective oval.
as you see, we didn't die. How many times did the girls die?
None.
Oh, I thought one of them got knocked out. Maybe
Oh,
that's
they
Ben's
did.
game.
They're unconscious.
They did.
It's close enough.
You'll have to ask them about that later.
Shadow
All
King.
right, guys. Until next time, I will see you all later.
Next time.
You'll see me dying in Ben's next
on.
match.
Let me. And you back at Purgatory.
Yes.
All right, later, guys.
See
Later.
ya.
All right, see you.
Later, skaters.